Okay.
Trinity asks if we can all agree to use the wish magic to get them their medication this week, or if defeating the American healthcare system would be too powerful.
Defeating the American health system would be too powerful, unfortunately.
Ah,
Gods
damn.
have no power
I'll
over
let
that
him.
right now.
I'll let him know.
I wish that the wish was spelled it was that powerful.
Yeah.
So Branch said haste, huh?
Of course he did. Of course he did.
Listen, the haste effect is really good.
You do realize he would just use it to run around the map, right?
Listen, but he could also attack a third time. And as long as he uses his third attack,
but
I don't care how much he wants to run around the map. He will, because I'll tell him. I'll be like, do you remember you have a third attack?
He just wants to be the Flash. Okay.
Trinity is now asking if we can fight the American healthcare system as the BBEG then.
I would be glad
what
to
about
do that.
the Foo Fighters themselves? We've kind of been shitting damage.
I mean, I'd be happy to do that, but I don't know. I don't know the first place to start.
Yeah, that's the problem. And that's how they get you.
You got to start at the top.
I mean, that Luigi guy did.
That's true.
I mean, that was fantastic.
It certainly got results.
Karma's a bitch.
I mean, the guy's probably not going to go to be in prison for very long.
I mean, yeah, they already downgraded his charge.
There was even talk of throwing it out, the trial entirely because of something that happened.
I remember that.
Downgraded to criminal mischief.
No, sadly, so far they just found that it does not qualify as domestic terrorism. Which also means that it cannot be first-degree murder. It has to be second-degree.
I like criminal mischief better.
Yeah, me too.
100%.
I think he was just getting up to a little bit of goofiness, honestly.
Yeah.
Some shenanigans, I mean.
Yeah. It's not my fault that healthcare CEOs are so allergic to fun that they die when exposed to some shenanigans.
That's fair.
That is fair. Although all the CEOs for healthcare killed the one guy that started with nothing, worked his way up to the top.
And then screwed everybody on the way there.
As you do. As you do.
I mean, I would assume in part, but...
I would assume mostly. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody, including presidents of companies or CEOs, that ever got where they were without being a dickhead.
True.
Either by birth or by just being that way.
But it's okay. They started up from nothing with $1 million loan.
No, it was 52 million or whatever it was.
That's so fucking stupid. Something dumb.
It's a branch.
Hello.
I tried to make us fight the American healthcare system branch, but alas, it's too powerful and too big.
Appears.
It's far too powerful for us to do anything.
I mean, fighting the American healthcare system could be an entire campaign. Absolutely.
We all get to play Luigi.
Who's going to play his brother Mario? Fighting them pipes. Sewage that is the American healthcare system. Well, we're all here, but alas,
we are all here.
No.
Or most of us are here.
No Trinity.
Well, we're all here, and Trinity is spiritually, sort of, kind of here, but like
they're present in the bag of holding, ready to stab somebody. Stab a bitch.
In spirit.
In spirit.
That's the wrong character. That's fine.
You're a little low level for this adventure.
That'd be rough.
That would be very rough. and I would feel no pity if you died for being that low level going into this. I'd be like, oh well, you knew what you were getting into.
It's so funny. We've been playing Hades 2, and Trinity has like 4 times as much free time as me to play it. So Trinity's been ahead, but requesting a stream whenever I've been playing it. Whenever I play it, Trinity's like, bro, this isn't fair. You make this look so easy. I didn't get even close to this far for like 5 runs. I was like, what do you mean you're still further ahead in the game than I am? And I was like, yeah, but you make it look so easy.
It was easy, I tell you. Easy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, before we start, discussion. What do you guys want to do about your wishes?
I really don't mind anything. It sounds like Branch likes getting a spell effect.
A spell effect may not be a bad idea, especially if like we can get spells that will play off of the spells that others get. So
It's
like
very
if
true.
Branch takes a haste, then the rest of us could take like hold person, so when he uses his haste we can just hold him.
Oh, damn it.
It would turn into you guys ever see the movie Over the Hedge?
Yep, you bet.
Yep.
It would absolutely be Branch, when having the caffeine in the hyper squirrel. The world slows down. This is what it looks like when you have caffeine. So that's all you guys are going to discuss on it?
I mean,
we have had, a month at this point?
I mean, unless we can just wish the bad guy out of existence.
Can't do that.
Which explicitly we cannot.
but I think I do think spell scrolls would be the way to go.
It'd be quite handy.
You're just going to wish for a scroll? A spell scroll?
Well, a spell scroll to do whatever we need it to do.
I was thinking more of just having a spell effect for the amount of time.
Okay, well, how long is this amount of time are you thinking, Branch?
Indefinitely.
Can't work that. So let's pull up the wish spell for you guys. Okay, computer, go faster. Need to be on going super slow for anybody else, or is it just me?
Yeah, mine's being kind of fucking slow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Mine, for once, was not.
Well then. I will say this much. The new 2024 rules for Wish versus Divine Intervention. Divine Intervention is so fucking broken. In comparison.
Yeah, I always found it weird that there was just straight up an actual mechanic in the game to just have like the gods interfere in mortal affairs. It was like, oh.
Well, so at 20th level, you cast it, and it's just the equivalent of Wish, but there's no negative effects. Literally
right, because
no
your
negative
god
effects.
is benevolent, so.
Yeah.
I wish to be level 20. For
It's
1 hour.
just,
You're
hey god,
already
can you
level
cast
20.
Wish for me? I wanted to do this, and your god's like, I got you, bro.
Yep. I got you. I got you.
That's fair.
You spent 20 levels being my guy.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so on the casting of Wish, it's so stressful, you have a 33% chance that you can never cast a Wish again.
Mhm.
And you get like all these negatives, like you are basically comatose.
Mhm.
But then Divine Intervention is just like, yo, hey, my god, my boy, my gal, can you do this for me? Yeah, sure, why not? Done. No consequences.
Yeah, I guess I owe you one.
Yeah. And you can do that. Well, I think it says you can't do it after. You can only do it once every 7 days, but
But
come on, like once every 7
that's
days.
pretty fucking good.
Once a week, you can be
Yeah.
like, my God, give me this. Done. Yeah, I love it.
Hey, Muhammad, it's Sunday.
Yeah.
He's like, you are
That's not
correct.
broken at all.
I can see Bahamut going, no. After like the 10th time, no, you're wrong. It's Saturday. And you're like, wait, what? No, fuck, it is Saturday. And Bahamut's just constantly changing reality where it's always Saturday for you. I want to wish on Sunday. It's not Sunday yet. Yeah. There is no Sunday anymore.
Bahamut's like, please leave me alone.
Oh, yeah, that'd be wild. All right, so the wish spell. Again, this is going to be like divine intervention, so you have some leniency since this divine being is the one casting it for you. So you get object creation, create up to object worth 25,000 gold that isn't a magic item. You can restore 20 creatures that you can see to all hit points, and effects listed as a greater restoration. You can grant up to 10 creatures that you can see resistance to one type of damage that you choose. This resistance is permanent. Wow, I don't remember that.
Oh. I don't remember that either.
Wow, that is huge.
Seems legit.
You can grant up to 10 creatures you can see immunity to a single spell or magical effect for 8 hours. Sudden learning. You replace one of your feats with another feat if you are eligible. Roll redo. You can re-roll any die made within the last round. That seems like a waste. Reshape reality. You can wish for something not included. We'll wish for a legendary item, a magical artifact, etc. You don't have the item, but you may learn where it is. Within limits, there are other things. I will say, I think I mentioned it, if you were looking for a specific magic item, you may be granted it for a temporary time. But the more outlandish the wish is, the more likely his family members will intervene as well.
So, like, I wish to become a god doesn't fly.
No. I mean, if this were not a divine being casted and you said, I wish to be a god, I would quite literally transport you into your own tiny demi-plane where it's you and like 2 bacterium and be like, there is nothing but you and these 2 bacterium in this entire universe. You are God. To be fair, that's what Strahd is. That's what's happened to him. The domains of darkness are all about cursing people, and that's why Strahd can never die. He is literally bound to a domain of darkness.
So, wishing to be under the effects of the haste spell for X amount of time is some form of rewriting reality.
Yeah. I would say that he can give you some stipulations that he can set a timer for it so that it doesn't happen like right this second. Like you do something or you say you want to activate it and then it activates and it's good for no more than 24 hours.
I mean, that seems that seems like that would make Branch happy. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
As well as that's what Branch wants. It's just I command to be hasted for 24 hours, and for the next 24 hours, you have the haste effect on you.
Since it can't be permanent, I'm sure Branch will have to make do.
Oh, God forbid. 24 hours.
That's plenty long.
So I guess the question is like, if we decide right now, does it take effect right now?
No, he can set a like a condition to it.
Yeah, like a command word, I don't know, snap or whatever the fuck, whatever he wants.
Command word where you say something or you enter a room or...
I'll give him the leeway. If he wants me to do a little jig to activate it, that's fine.
I mean...
You must do the Macarena and recite the lyrics verbatim.
Oh god, you guys are all screwed because I don't know that. It's been like 20 years since I've heard that song, like, and done this dance and everything for it.
If I know hey Macarena, is that good enough? Like,
Nope.
I mean,
You gotta go. You gotta know the Herbert.
this isn't, Evil Dead. I said it. I did.
Well, one day Branch will return from the family summonings.
Well, soon Branch wants that, but what are the rest of you?
Hi. I mean, shit. I didn't know if we were gonna go with spell effect. I'm gonna browse while Branch is gone, but I'm totally okay having haste. So
You guys each get something, so it's not like a one person.
Yeah, it's
every-
not like
yeah, I
all
know.
roll.
I'm gonna look. It's just I'm also not going to kill so much time looking.
So I will remind you, because I'm a nice DM. Think of the situation. What are you going to deal with? That's all I'll say.
I don't know.
Well, you know only a small fragment. Arnok does.
Yeah.
Alright, we already killed Crowman, Mage Lady, Axe Boy. Where are my notes on the other one? Are we straight up actually fighting this lady?
Who? Fantina?
Yeah, Fatina. It's like I didn't
Mm,
think it was Fatina.
no. If she's present, that will be a Genvisa fight.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That is
That's
absolutely not you guys.
as far as I understand, that is still pretty far above our pay grade, so it's not her.
Oh yeah. I mean, she's the head of this cult with a book that people sign their names into to gain, demonic powers.
Precisely.
She is very much higher above you.
Da-da-da. Da-da-da. I'm trying to find the fucking. Yeah, okay. I don't really give a shit about Fatina. Once the time, yada yada. Summonings. I know we're gonna go get this orb back.
And the more powerful the whatever it is that we're asking for, the more likely we
Well,
are to
yeah, that
get
too.
boned.
So I'm trying not to ask for anything too insane.
So, like 9th level invulnerability.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, so anything that's a
Okay.
spell you can do, just remember it would be the spell effect. So the sphere of invulnerability is literally a sphere of invulnerability around yourself. But you can't, like, anything gets in the sphere, and, like, you literally are in a bubble. It's like being Bubble Boy. Nothing can hurt you, but you can't hurt anything either.
That's not actually what it says.
What does it say for it then?
Invulnerability. You are immune to all damage until the spell ends.
Which...
Oh, is that one of the ninths? Yeah, that's one of the ninths.
Yeah.
It's one of the wish comparable spells.
Yeah. Came up because I have everything fucking alphabetically.
And that's why wish basic use is to duplicate spells of 8th level or lower.
Yeah. I want to be permanently invulnerable to everything. Okay.
Well,
Just
I
like
mean,
that is legitimately.
even for 24 hours, that would be insanely broken.
Oh, it would be. It would actually be far stronger than 9th level magic.
It would be. And you're
Mhm.
pretty sure the gods, the deities that help watch over this world, his brothers and sisters, would probably have a problem with
They
that.
might be a little mad.
They might be a
about
little
that, yeah.
upset, yeah.
Just a
maybe
little bit.
a little bit.
Shape change. I will shape change into a Tarask.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm gonna
I'm
be
back.
honest. It has been
Welcome
a
back.
hot minute now. Hey, Branch, what do you remember about what we're walking into to do here? I don't remember this lady's name or guy's name or whoever we're
Oh
fighting.
man, I have a pretty awful memory to begin with.
Well,
Listen,
so
me too lately.
just to recap for you guys. So your entire goal from the very very first session has been to, find this orb. That's been your task.
Hmm. Yeah.
Stop this summoning ritual to let more demons and devils into the world. You're here now because you know the final location for the like you stopped the 3 anchor points. So the ritual is still happening. It just has a higher chance of failure at this point. Um, and you're here to stop it entirely. Genvisa would have told you that Fantina was one of the merchant council in Evanstal in the city. She was one of the high lords for that. Eventually, years ago, it was revealed that she was gaining power and manipulation through contact with demons and devils. There's a big whole fight that happened that Genvisa was part of in the arena. You guys have all heard of that fight. Angels and demons appeared and all this shit happened. Fantina was presumed to be dead. And then in the last few years, Genvisa and her friends have found out that she's not, and that she's growing the cult secretly. Ermos, or not Ermos, oh my gosh, I know it starts
Arnott.
with a name. It's very similar to you. It's a Umaran, since you
Mm,
are AM, something like that, is a member of this cult, and he's been collecting.
yes, that's the name.
And Umaran's been collecting items to help fuel this ritual, to have these devils and demons, like opening a portal to the hells, to let Mamon's servants come through. So you guys have been through various things. Think of the encounters you've done so far. You've gone and faced shadows of memories. You've faced against all kinds of undead, demons and devils, cultists. I'm pretty sure all of that is culminating into what's going to happen when you go into her house, her mansion, which you guys have been able to determine is where the ritual is happening. It's somewhere inside or underneath. You're not sure where.
Okay. Ideas. Where is this even an even lower? Where the hell's protection from good and evil?
I got it.
Hey, yeah, I just want to see, like, just to get an idea.
Uh,
Disadvantage on attack rolls, can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. That's not bad. What's this?
Turn that boss fight into a hentai and get some tentacles going up in this bitch.
Ah, all about them tentacles.
What is Aura of Purity?
I just saw
Status
that.
condition resistance.
Aura of puberty.
Exactly. I think Circle of Power is pretty sick at 5th level.
To be safe, we could also try looking for something more defensive as well.
Were I to take
That's-
Circle of Power, it wouldn't be super helpful though, because I'm not usually like right next to everybody.
Branch, you're on a good mentality. Defensive
That's
is
kinda
not
what I was
always a
thinking.
bad thing.
There are a couple of cool Paladin auras. I think our spells. Yeah. Just give me abjuration school spells. Show me everything. This is just Shield of Faith, but I'm sure we can do better.
I know. I will take Conjure Goodberry. I want to be able to conjure
Got
as many
restoration
as I
spells
can
as well.
instantaneously. I will conjure.
We'll end
10
world hunger.
I will
And-
conjure 10 million inside the BBG,
Huh.
and sheer physics will cause them to explode.
What does this do differently from protection from good and evil. Oh, you have to pay. Oh, okay. Well, just kidding. Fuck protection from evil and good. We have dispel evil and good, which is basically just protection from evil and good, but for all of them, not to every creature type that you could do. Doesn't include aberrations, but what can you do?
Oh no, our weaknesses will be aberration.
Yeah.
He's discovered our weakness.
Not our weakness. No.
Ah. Oh, there's Globe of Invulnerability. Just reading through all the adjuration, because honestly, adjuration's pretty nice. Oh.
Ooh, counterspell.
I mean, counterspell's never bad. Fizzband's Platinum Shield, a 6th level spell, is actually kind of wild.
I counterspell the counterspell.
Huh.
Yeah, but see, I'd want it to be able I can cast counterspell as many times as I want.
You can
Forbidden.
only do it once. It's a reaction. You can't take multiple reactions.
This doesn't help.
That's
Primordial
rude.
Ward.
So are we all able to take something different, or do we have to collectively
Yeah,
decide
we're all
on?
able to take something different, which is why we would probably not. I mean, not all stack the same effect unless we all benefit from it. Like, for example, Circle of Power being a thing that affects everything within 30 feet of you. If they're friendly, like we would not all take Circle of Power.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be smart.
Right.
So you could take create or destroy water, and you could destroy up to 10 gallons of water in an open container within range.
Ooh.
Technically, the
Ooh.
human body is an open container.
I've seen these Reddit threads.
You and I talked about this, Dustin, and that's not how it works.
I mean, it's water.
Yeah, but you don't look at a human body and go, I see the water.
It doesn't
But
say.
what
you
if
have to
I
see the
stab
water.
him first,
And
so
you
I
see
can
the
see into
blood.
the open container?
Doesn't quite work that way.
I mean, doesn't it though?
It does not.
So we've got the other things here. This could be, oh man, because Holy Weapon is also quite potent. As is Fizzband's Platinum Shield, as is Dispel Evil and Good.
Nah.
There's a lot of stuff that's really ridiculous.
Like, these are the 4 that are catching my eye as defensive options, and then Holy Weapon feels the best for our group for, like, just shitting even more damage.
And Holy Weapon is good for sure.
Creature must. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait, no, I have my sharpshooter thing. I don't need to be far away from the action. I think I'm gonna angle for Circle of Power.
Circle of Power. Yeah, let me look it up. Oh, I can't trip.
It was not, it was a 5th level spell.
I was trying to put in the spell level and put cantrip, and I was like, that's not good.
I wish it was a cantrip, holy shit.
So, for that, I'm pretty sure Severin has that.
That's it.
It's on the staff.
Beer.
Shit, I just closed the sheet. Let me open up. Severin's Heat or Shine.
On one of the staffs he has. Pretty sure.
Sort of, kind of.
Yeah, I think it's
if
one.
he uses the Spire of the Worm Mage, he can do the magical defenses thing.
Yes.
Interesting. would mean he would not be able to whip out the
Yeah, no fear. None of that
witch's
stuff.
staff. Precisely.
Why no fear?
Because fear is on the witch's staff. He has to be attuned to it to cast the spell.
Oh, one of us could take fear though.
You have to attune to the staff. Can you use
Oh,
that spell?
you mean you literally take the spell fear?
Like take the spell fear.
I mean, if you guys want to take the spell fear, you can. Sure.
just to really make Febin sad. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still gonna angle towards Circle of Power. It's a little better than what he has, and I'd rather he have the witch's staff out than
Okay.
I
have
know.
that.
Find Steed.
Oh my
Steed,
god!
where are you?
I found
Where
the
art thou?
steed. Sure
You go to
thing,
cast
done,
it, you're
Coyote.
just like, where is my horse?
Sure thing, you know, what is his name? King Arthur. You got a pair of coconuts there. No, I don't. Alright, so we got a circle of power potentially, and that sounds like maybe a haste for branch still. Is that right?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with haste.
Yeah, whew, man.
Okay.
If you're looking for something defensive, Arnok, Fizban's Platinum Shield is pretty
I
wild.
was just looking at it. It is. It's yeah.
It's got you ranged. Fuck you. Elemental damage. Fuck you. Dex
bad
saves.
damage doesn't-
Also fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it. Fizban's Platinum Shield.
Okay. Alright, so what are the conditions for these? What are your asks, requirements? He can just snap his fingers and it starts now. Which would be kind of
They don't do
shitty
that.
for all of you.
Don't
I was
do
about to say, can we
No,
delay
the
the start?
trigger condition.
What's the trigger condition?
Maybe like a safe word.
Okay, let me ask this. This I might be thinking too much into this, but let me ask this. We have this for 20 when he grants it to us.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 24-hour duration, correct?
That's what you guys can determine.
Okay. So if I ask for Fizban's Platinum Shield at will cast, so at my choice,
Mm-hmm.
could I then at will disengage the spell
No.
and then re-engage the spell since I still have it for 24 hours?
Nope. Once it's active, it's active.
It's active for the full 24 hours. I can't go like, okay, yeah, I use it for this combat.
Correct.
Okay, gonna hold it off.
It's once it's active, it's active.
Okay.
It's triggering
Understandable.
the spell. He's just extending the duration.
Sounds good. I mean, I'm game to do some kind of fucking fancy snap.
Okay, whatever the
Yeah.
activation condition is, you guys individually
Yeah.
decide.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
so-
would be mine would be just at will, at my choice whenever I want to activate it.
Okay. So remember that for a moment. We'll come back in a second. Branch, what about you?
So it's based off the parameters of like how strong the spell is, and also not overdoing it so we don't get caught, right?
Yes. So this is just how would you activate the spell? Like, is it you just?
Oh,
wanna say,
okay.
I
I just have a phrase I'd probably say
Okay.
on that way.
Okay. Remember that. And then Calamities. How would you do your
Yeah.
activation?
I'm gonna say the menacing snaps from Greece.
Okay. All right. So for Branch and Calamities, it takes an action. You have to actually do something to
That makes
activate
sense.
it. Arnok, yours is, you said, at will. So I need you to roll a set of percentile dice for me here.
Uh-oh.
All high or low.
Hi. Oh, that was low.
Okay. Yours is an action as well.
Okay.
So you have to spend
That's
an
fair
action.
enough.
If the only other way would have been like you could just activate it without it's a free action. But nope, alas, no luck with that. It is an action. All right.
Okay.
So
I think that's all right.
final part for this wish portion. So you have your activation, you know the spell you or the effect you want to have. What is the duration you want this spell to last? Remember, the longer it lasts, the more likely you are to be caught. He was very cautious about this. He has 9 brothers and sisters. Well, I mean, you would know this by the 10 Dragon Kings and Queens.
Yes.
There are 10 of them.
So
I'll start with Arnok. How long would you want this spell to potentially last?
Oh God. Oh boy. 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay. Easy enough. That is your parameters. So it's an action to start. Last 10 minutes from the time it starts to its end. All right. Shield. All right, Branch.
I would like for it to last 24 hours.
Okay.
Oh God.
Okay, I want you to go ahead and roll percentile for me here. You need to call high or low.
We'll call high. That's a 86.
Okay. You ask for this and a duration, and you can see him kind of close his eyes, and he kind of struggles for a moment, but then just says, "Okay."
Brent's gonna get us all caught.
You have no idea whether or not his brothers or sisters will have any effect.
Oakley dokley.
All right, that leaves it to a one and only Calamities.
I'm gonna go for 1 hour instead of the base 10 minutes.
All right, you don't have to roll. And then what was your spell again for me?
That was Circle of Power.
Circle of Power. So Genvisa is with you, and she has said she's going to accompany you, at least in part. So she also makes a wish. Her wish is that she will be immune to all necrotic and fire damage for 10 hours. Or 12 hours.
Understandable.
12 hours. And her condition for starting that is the moment you guys walk into the mansion as it starts.
Fun.
I mean, it's 12 hours. It's the way she looks at it is
should be enough. If we're not done in 12 hours, probably dead. So.
Yeah, that's her condition. Like, if we're not done in 12 hours, we're dead. That's literally
100%
what her mentality is for it. Okay. So I'm not gonna do an opening because we're kind of already started here for it, but you guys mark off a long rest if you haven't marked off a long rest yet.
Oh, thank Christ!
Because this would happen. You guys were given time to think, rest overnight. You guys wake up in the morning and there's fruit bowl there in the middle of the table, but there was he left like a token behind. You guys all kind of sit around the table, eat your breakfast, and discuss like, oh, what are we gonna do? What should we get? Talk about kind of what you guys think would work for spells or effects of that nature. And finally, you all kind of come to an agreement, decide what you want to do. You reach out and grab the amulet, and at first nothing happens. You're just like, okay, he's supposed to appear, and then you hear this knock on the door behind you, and you turn around to see that the door, like to the outside, and he's just kind of standing there with a roofish grin on his face, kind of going, all right, did you make your decision? You tell him what you wish for, and one by one he just kind of nods and listens, And finally, after hearing everything, he says, "All right, these will definitely be within my powers." He looks at you, Branch, and he says, "Hopefully, no one will interfere." But he says, "This I can't do anything else to help you. This task I have assigned to you, and this is a task you must complete on your own. Any further intervention on my part will definitely bring the ire of my siblings." With that, he says, "I wish you luck, and I'll know if you succeed or not." And then he just, like, you blink and he's just gone. There was no magic. He's just poof, gone.
Woo!
Yeah, Genvisa kind of looks at Jill and she goes, "Well, that was anticlimactic."
No, I don't know. These are some pretty good spells.
There. As he disappears, like after he disappears, you are all consciously aware of the ability. It's something you were not aware of before, and then suddenly you're like, "Oh, I can totally do that now if I wanted to." It's like, to you, it's like breathing. You just suddenly know that you have that ability. Okay. All right. Well, unless you guys have anything else you wish to accomplish, Genvisa will be like, "All right. Well, I guess we should, gather our belongings and head out." Real quick before, this is a DM thing. So he did say everybody. So that would include, I know Camilla's not here. We'll assume she gets to do something if she can make it for the next session, because I seriously doubt you're going to finish everything this session.
Yeah, understandable.
But part of people that get a wish would be Cedrin. Oh my gosh. Cedric.
Severin should get a wish too.
Severin. Oh my god. Genvisa's like significant other is named Cedric. And I don't know why I'm getting them. Like,
I see.
Like, oh my god. Yeah. So Severin would get something as well. I mean, I guess we can look at it later, but we're not. We won't.
Honestly, like I would probably just give him holy weapon, just base holy weapon.
Okay.
He wishes for a body.
Nothing special about it.
I mean, he probably would not have a body, but alas, he doesn't have a body. All right, holy weapon. Make sure. Abuse a weapon. I don't know what weapon he'd want to use.
It doesn't have to be his weapon.
Yeah.
He just has to touch it. We browbeat him into supporting us.
Nah.
Severin, do it for the greater good.
You know what? Severin's gonna do one better than holy weapon.
Oh.
Holy aura. Boom. You're lucky I like you guys.
Oh. My. Holy shit. Took an 8th level spell, this madman.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Holy aura. And he's not too picky, but he'll do action to start. And it lasts for a minute. He will say for 1 hour.
Hot diggity.
He's not greedy.
He's not
so for the rest of
greedy,
you that don't know, Holy Aura is fucking amazing.
This man was just like, hey, you could probably handle an 8th level spell 60 times its duration. Dragon's like, yeah, that's fine.
No problem.
He's sitting here trying to be cautious. Fuck!
Yeah. So while in the aura, it's a 30-foot emanation from the creature. While in the aura, creatures of your choice have advantage on all saving throws, and all other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against them. In addition, when a fiend or undead hits an affected creature with a melee attack roll, the attacker must succeed a Constitution saving throw or be blinded until the start of its next turn.
I'm suddenly starting to feel like I should have gone with an hour for mine.
I'm starting to feel like I should have looked at higher level spells. Damn.
You have the choice.
I thought I'd be getting greedy.
You had the choice. I didn't say yes or no.
I didn't want to grade it. I didn't want to risk it.
It's all right. It's all right.
Kind of same.
It's okay. Severin graded it, and you know what? Good for you, buddy.
Good. Yep. All right. So just remember that he can activate it as an action. It lasts for 1 hour. All right, are you guys ready to head off to Fantina's house or mansion?
You bet.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, as you guys collect your belongings, gear yourself up, you kind of all look around each other going, all right, we got this. Like, this is the last hurrah kind of moment. Definitely we're going in and we're better come out, or we're not. We're going in to live and we're not coming out kind of vibe. That said, everyone go ahead and give me a perception roll.
La-di-da.
What if our passive perception is 20?
I mean, you don't have to roll then.
I got a 17, so 1 higher than my passive.
19.
You guys are all super high perceptions now because you're all level 9.
I'm so wise.
It's wild. All right, so it doesn't take any of you very much. Like, you guys kind of take that deep breath in, walk up to the door, and as you kind of stop focusing on yourselves and your immediate environment and just kind of taking in the rest of the world, you hear very obvious signs of more riots and chaos erupting in the streets. You guys make your way down through the inn to the common room, and as you guys leave the room you're in, you guys are Genvisa's here. She's at the Onyx Peak. There are 2 guards that were standing outside the door. 4. Now there are 4 guards. The 2 from before, which is a tiefling and a half orc. But now there's also 2 humans there. They're armed and geared, and they look at you as you leave, and they're just like, "Stay safe out there. It's getting bad." You walk out of the inn and through the common room. The common room is pretty empty at this point. There's maybe about 3 or 4 people in here, very well dressed, very wealthy, but they seem nervous and unsure. You guys step out into the street, and there's nobody around. It's just completely empty. You can hear chaos off to your right and to your left, and kind of all over the city. Riots happening. You can see smoke and fire billowing up in the distance. And as you look both directions, down at the end of this, on both ends of the street, kind of the open square area that's down there, you can see that there are, best way you put it, it'd be hired thugs or guards. They're people in mixed matched armor, adventuring type similar to yourselves, hired muscle, but they're turning away anybody that even comes close. As crowds kind of start to move their direction a little bit, you see them getting like going off and doing riot control. Basically, they're keeping everyone away from this part of the town, or this section of town, which is a much nicer part of the town, especially since the Onyx Peak is here. But as you walk up to them, well, one of them goes, "Are you leaving? What are you doing? Are you crazy? It's madness out there."
Maybe. Perhaps
Yes,
a
we
little
are.
bit.
Yeah, most days.
Yeah. So at this point, Genvisa has her hood pulled up, by the way, so she's kind of hair pulled back, hood, like she's just trying to be nonchalant. No one should recognize her kind of moment. And none of them do, but the guy kind of goes, "Well, it's your funeral, whatever you want." And he goes, "Oh, it looks like you might be able to handle yourselves, but yeah, if you're leaving the city, it'd probably be best." But then they let you pass, no problems. So it takes you guys about 10 minutes to walk and avoid conflict. Like, there are people running about. People are boarding up their houses and their shops, trying to keep people, like, as you guys walk by, people that are not usually wearing weapons kind of like grab at their weapons and watch you. They stop and just watch as you walk past, their eyes following you the whole time. Genvisa just keeps walking nonchalant. She doesn't seem to care. Like, her mind is focused on everything else. But the rest of you, the town again is on edge. Riots are happening. Everyone except for Branch, because your Branch are in insane perception. Give me one more perception check. The DC for it is a 20.
Oof.
I can try. I can't.
I can't. No.
All right. Well, unfortunately, the 2 of you don't notice this. Branch, you kind of dancing around your fast movement of everything anyways. You move down to kind of one end of the street and kind of just look down the alley, like down the main street a little bit, and you see a crowd of people. They're shouting for something, and words of "Long live the Empress," the true Empress returns. Those kind of words kind of echo down towards you. You faintly hear them, but you're kind of like perking up a little bit. As you go to turn to walk back to the group, you hear some commotion, and it sounds like a battle is happening. You glance over your shoulder just in time to see the Imperial Army start marching through the square, maybe about 500 feet away from you. They are pushing back the rioters for it. They are very much against the. They're for the Henrik, the current emperor, the imposter emperor, as he's started to be known as. So they're basically coming in to try and restore order through the city. But you see Molotovs being thrown, rocks and things are being thrown. The city is very quickly descending even into further chaos for what's going on. But then, knowing your time is limited and the world is coming to an end more or less, you find yourselves outside of Fatina's mansion. And there you are. Here's the picture. Milla, no, I must remove you. Womp, womp, womp.
Womp womp.
But there you are. What would you like to do other than on Branch not being present in the map viewing?
I can see him.
I'm invisible.
You're moving so fast, Branch. So
He's so
fast.
sneaky.
Sorry, my map's still loading right now.
You're good.
Never mind, I'm dumb. The map is loaded. I just zoomed in all the way, so it's just all gray.
All gray. Gotta love it. Got to love it. All right. Well, we'll put Genvisa behind you guys. Branch. Woo. So there's, just like before, you see that there's it's about a 3-foot barrier, like a stone barrier, and then it's just the iron fencing that goes up about another 3 feet. So it's about a 6 to 7 foot tall spiked fence, or half wall and fence around the entire property. But there is a double set of gates, and it goes, like, the gates open inward. It's not locked or anything like that. But it goes in maybe about down a path, maybe about 50 feet, and then it curves slightly and then comes back up. So a carriage or cart could go in and wrap around there. That's at the front of the building. You guys have not really walked around to the back or anything, but you do know that there's other fencing, and there's definitely garden and spaces behind and around the building. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to activate my haste.
All right, you're gonna activate it now. Last 24 hours. The choice is yours.
You do have it for 24 hours.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll definitely do it.
Okay,
It's probably fine.
Yeah. I'm just making sure because I can mark it down on my side.
All right.
Okay, you have haste. The world slows down even more than before. It feels like it's crawling.
Welcome to the +2 AC club.
Yeah, don't forget to add that. Your movement speed is doubled, I believe.
Yeah.
I want to say it's just raw double.
And then I get an extra turn.
You get an extra action to use on very specific things.
Yeah, so
now you have 3 attacks in a turn. 3 like main hand attacks.
Yeah. You'd be like, yo, I'm doing this. Guys, we're going. We're doing it live. Okay. Well, you guys want to go on the front door? Go around, find a way? What do you want to do?
I can do a quick scaling of it
I
to
mean,
see
I
if
suppose
if
you
I can
can.
find any weak points in the security.
Before we even do anything, Branch.
I mean, if you want to run around the building, Branch, super quick, you absolutely can. I mean, Branch, your current speed is like 120 feet without dashing.
Yeah, so if you're really trying, let's go 40 feet per second, 2 miles per hour. You move 27 miles per hour.
Which doesn't seem that fast compared to a car, but that's a car. But at human
I don't
speed,
know.
you are fucking fast.
There's a lot of residential roads then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Running faster than the car can go. All right.
Is there a way that I can add the haste to my thing just so I shows like as a
There
status effect?
might be.
So you could customize it?
I think you'd have to make a custom status.
Yeah.
Which
If
I don't
not, it's
remember how
fine.
you do, but
I
I
can
don't think it's
remember
too
it.
hard to do that.
It should just be a custom thing because there's no there's not a condition for it for haste or anything like that.
D&D Beyond custom status. Is that a thing you can do on here?
Yeah, you can click on like walking and then go to customize it and do that. And then for your defenses, your AC, you could do add additional miscellaneous bonus and or magic bonus.
Yeah, additional miscellaneous bonus to haste. You would have to remember to take it off later, but you know. And then movement speed, walking speed, yeah. Customize.
Yeah, if you need me to do it, I can do it for you, Branch. It's not a big deal.
That's okay. I'd like to learn how to do new things in here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so for the walking, your walking speed, there should be a customize option, which I think you did already because it says you gave yourself the boon customization. So you've done it before.
It's just a matter of remembering.
Yeah. I mean, your +9 initiative, you're always going to go first anyways.
Unless I roll a 1, which isn't unheard of.
I mean, you're still probably...
His initiative rolls are crazy, even though we have the same bonus and I have advantage.
Yeah.
This mad lad just rolls insane every time.
Every time. Every time, it's like the first time.
It really is.
Yeah. Every time it works. All right. Well, so while Branch does that, but Branch, you just want to do a quick once over around the building?
Yeah, I just want to take a look around, see if there's any weak points in like the security or entering into the building.
Okay. So let's see. Math. Even if you dash.
I also have my feline agility as well.
Yeah, we'll assume you dash around. So to dash around the house, you could do that in less than 30 seconds.
It's a big house.
It's a very big house. So from
It's a quite big house.
about 300 feet from one end to the other, which would take you in a dash 12 seconds. In another 12 seconds, you could go the entire, so 24. So it would take you about little more than maybe about 40 seconds. 40 math wise, so 45-ish to run all the way around the building. Like that's just running around. If you want to spend some time to look at things and see what you can find, that'd be like an investigation.
Yeah, I wanted to maybe investigate, like, I'll do like a quick scan. I don't want to like stop too long. I just want to do a quick dash around and see if there's any like obvious, like maybe like some kind of underground cell or entrance or something.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me here.
All right, 22.
Holy cow. Well, so you're gone for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Everyone's like, okay, it's gonna take him a little bit of time to go around the building, and then you just don't realize how fast he really is until he just kind of shows up, and he's not even panting, like out of breath, and he's just like, "All right, guys, I did a quick once over," and you're like, "What? Like what?" So there's not really any like underground cellars or entrances that you could find. I'm pointing at the map, and I should ping the map to make it easier. So this is some kind of like observatory ballroom. There's like you can see people inside through the windows, like as you run past. There is a garden area with a path that obviously goes all the way around. There is a door here that leads in, and there doesn't seem to be any guards. There's a door here. This is a window. This is not a door. There's a door here. Again, nobody's paying attention to it. There is a door and a set of steps here that lead up into the back. There is a well area, kind of a small patio, which is this area. Again, that leads into two sets of doors. You're assuming one is probably a kitchen area. And then there is a back gate. You can see that somebody brought a cart in and was unloading the cart. So there's an entrance you assume to the kitchens or this like warehouse or a storage area here. And this is a private walled garden. You can hear a fountain on the other side, but you didn't have a chance to see it. There are several possible entrances, but nobody seems to be like guarding them. One thing that you all are aware of is that there were gargoyles here, or some kind of demonic creatures. Right. They haven't come back, so you're pretty sure that nobody's really guarding this place. And originally, when you went to find it, it was difficult to find to begin with. Like there's magic permeating the area that makes you want to look past it or walk past the area. It's just easier for you guys since you knew where it was and you found it.
Okay. So I'll relay all the entrances and stuff to everyone and see which they would think is the best possible way to enter.
Okay. So while you guys are having this conversation, you hear a carriage coming pretty quickly down the road towards you guys. You guys are standing in front of this house to the gate. Do you guys want to get out of the way, or are you guys going to stand there?
I would like to get out of the way.
Yeah.
Maybe we could pass in, maybe like sneak under the wagon or something.
Mm-hmm. So it's a carriage. So it sits maybe at 3 feet, not even 3 feet, like 2.5 feet up off the ground. It's got 2 horses. There's a carriage driver on top. It's moving pretty fast. Not as fast as you can run, obviously, Branch, but pretty fast, all things considering. It pulls up right at the door, like to the gate, and there's a guard on top. He's got a bow, long bow strung, and he looks at you guys, and the wagon driver motions for him to go and open the gate. He kind of grumbles, gets down, opens the gate, and the wagon comes in, the carriage goes through and stops right in front of the door. Like they shut the gate behind them, and you see it's not difficult. Seems to be some noble person or some lord, very dressed in very fancy silks, and the finest cotton clothes that you can think of. And he just tells the carriage, he goes, "Well, I'll be here. If you need anything, well, don't bother me. Don't even think about it." And then he goes, "You're dismissed," and kind of waves a hand, and then he just walks up through the front door and in and slams the door. The carriage driver and the guard just kind of look at each other and shrug and get back in and leave.
How far away are we during all of this? Like when we got out of the way?
I mean, I would assume you guys just kind of moved maybe 20, 30 feet, or more if you wanted. I mean, there's
Oh,
There's nobody else
because
on
I
the street
kinda-
other than you guys in this carriage.
I kind of wanted to nab the snowball if he's going into this mansion.
I mean, there is a guard there. If you guys want to try and attack them, you may.
Hmm.
I mean, attacking right out the gate may not be the best idea.
No, I suppose.
But I mean, honestly, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah. You say that now?
I suppose we should probably catch him doing something evil, and then we have deniability.
You can do whatever you want. If not, if the scene plays out just like I said, the wagon driver
fair.
and the guards kind of
Like-
shrug to each other, and they get in the carriage and walk. They go back. They take the carriage back out the gate and back down the street. Much slower
Cool.
this time.
Remember, I do have pass without trace, so we can do a little bit of some kind of sneaky move too.
Oh, we very much can. Well, I guess let's pick a door and get going. Probably,
Yeah.
sneakily.
I was kind of thinking let me put the pins on. Like either this one or like the back garden area, maybe climb over into where I heard the fountain.
That's fine. I am totally okay to do that.
Fountain's right in here. That's where you guys are going. Is the fountain?
I think
It
so.
would sound
Yeah,
like it. I don't have any objections.
Okay.
Same.
Well, then I will move all of you over to here. I do
Hey.
need all of you to make a athletics check.
Understandable.
Um,
Wow. That's kind of a waste of a nat 20, but whatever.
That's awful. 13.
12.
All right. Severin doesn't. He can just fly.
He sure can.
All right. Let me roll for Genvisa. Athletics. Okay, she made fine. She got like a 23. Okay, well, so Calamities and Genvisa, you both managed to hop on over without any problems. Let me reveal what the two of you see here.
Woohoo.
That's wrong, but there is definitely a walled garden. And we'll put you, Calamities, Severin, Arnok, and Branch. You both scramble up the wall a little bit, and your feet just catch on rotting leaves, and you just scramble. It's that feet against the wall, not moving. You both kind of fall down on your butts and look at each other and go, "Fuck." You don't
tall's
make it
the wall?
over. Severin just kind of floats over, looks kind of glances back at you and just giggles. He's just like, suckers.
How tall is it?
It's about a 12-foot tall.
Okay, totally fine. I'm just gonna have the rope of climbing snake over it.
Okay. The rope of climbing. Like, Genvisa looks at you and she says, "We could have done that first."
Listen, it's fun to watch them struggle.
He kind of goes,
Oh yeah,
okay. So the two of you guys can make it over, no problems. Although I'll have both of you make one more athletics check. The DC is a 8, so please don't roll low.
I can't fail that.
You say that.
Good luck,
My
Branch.
athletics is plus
I'm going to drink this potion of climbing just in case, because I doubt there's going to be any other need for me to take it in the future.
That's pretty fair. That's pretty fair.
Well, my
I've got a
athletics is
couple
plus
potions
9.
I'll be
So
using.
I have an advantage on this roll as well. Okay, with that combined, it's a 13.
Oh, God.
Wow. You did roll really low, which is impressive and wild at the same time. Okay, so you both managed to make it over. The whole DC was to see if you fell into the bushes when you climbed over, but you managed to avoid the bushes without any problems. All right, so you're all over here. I put you guys in the pond, but you're not necessarily in the pond. There is a fish fountain and like a koi pond in front of you with 2 benches to the side, but there is a fish with water gushing out into the pond. And there's a set of double doors that lead into the building.
Well, actually, you know what? Branch, you know how etherealness works. Yes, you've done it before. Can you hear
Yeah.
and scout while you're ethereal?
It only lasts for 1 round.
Oh,
Yeah.
not what I'm thinking of.
Like, what are you trying to?
It does the effect can you hear? I guess is my big thing when you're
I
ethereal. I know
Yeah.
you can kind of see. Oh,
I thought I could only hear what's in the ethereal realm, not what's
well, I
in.
know you can see things that
You
are
can see and hear anything
not
within like 30 feet of you is what it is. Or 60 feet or
cool.
something like that.
Neat. Branch, I'm gonna give you the oil of etherealness.
Okay.
Me.
It will take 10 minutes to apply, but it will make you ethereal for an hour.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
Are you sure you don't want that for yourself? I can already go
I
into the
mean, you
ethereal realm.
move way faster than I do, so it'll get the
That may
scouting
be
portion out
true.
of this a lot faster.
all right. So you gain the effects of the etherealness spell for 1 hour, which means that you step into the border planes. So let's read the actual etherealness spell. You can perceive the plane you left, which looks gray. You can't see anything or there more than 60 feet away. You can affect and be affected only by creatures, objects, and effects on the plane. They can't perceive you if they can't see you, or they have a feature that ability lets you. Yeah. So
Well,
you move at
okay.
half speed while on the ethereal plane, but you can move in any direction you want, up, down. You can fly. Essentially, you just will yourself to go. It's just half movement.
Oh
Half
no,
speed
you're only
branch still
moving.
moves faster than all.
Oh,
You're only moving 60 feet around
Yeah. So
without dashing.
for 1 hour, you were on the ethereal plane, and
oh gosh. Okay.
you're like, I don't.
All right. I guess it's time to scout out this place then.
Okay, so the spell doesn't end. Like it literally is that way for an hour, unless you cast a spell. Or no, you okay?
I was gonna say, I thought if you tried to interact with things, but maybe not. I don't know.
So the spell ends instantly if you cast it while you're on the ethereal plane, or the plane doesn't border it, such as one of the outer planes.
Oil of. It very well.
Yeah, so it literally just
I think it
lasts
just lasts
an
for now.
hour.
Yeah.
So you, as soon as they apply this to poof, you disappear. You enter the ethereal plane. Everything takes on a ghost-like, transparent, kind of grayish vibe to it. You can see them, but they cannot see you. You are technically in the condition of invisibility.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
all right.
salute at the just empty air and be like, all right, good luck, Branch, good scout.
Have fun.
Hey, you guys don't get caught or anything on the
They
thing.
can't hear you either.
I'll pretend they can. All right. I'm just gonna go room by room then, and
Okay, I need to check some stuff.
all right.
Because I was not planning for this, and
I got so many magic items
I
that
need to
I've
just make sure
never
and
seen a
see
use for.
which ones of these, if any, have the ability to see.
Yeah, into the ethereal plane.
Invisibility or true sight.
Is true sight even? What is true sight that you say?
Everything. Like you see through everything. See through all illusions. Nothing is hidden from you.
See into the ethereal plane. Yes, they would have to.
Yeah, they would get it. Okay, so creatures with I would give them that. Okay. So I will say first things first for you, Branch. You can't open doors, but you can move through solid objects, and
Right.
solid objects can move through you. So you have an hour. Are you just gonna kind of pass through the doorway right off?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I can just pass through.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You can also float, so if you want to be above everything, you can do that too.
All right. So I will reveal some stuff. Need to make this box smaller. What you see?
So I can still see people and
Uh-huh.
anything. And okay.
Within 60 feet. It's all
Yeah.
just a little muted.
It's all just in shades of gray.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're truly colorblind.
Yeah. Okay. So Branch, you step in, and the moment you pass through, you kind of jump for a brief moment as you watch the skeleton just kind of shamble through you, and you're like, ah, what the heck?
Oh god.
It doesn't seem to pay any attention to you. You're just like, this is weird. What the hell? It
So you're telling me I could walk around inside the skeleton and it could mirror my skeleton. I could be double skeletonized.
You could, if it only works that way. But you
horrifying.
watch as it's dressed in some kind of fancy, like, servant's livery, and you're just like, okay. It has a tray in its hand, and it just shambles forward around the corner, and then goes up this way, and you see another skeleton. There's a long banquet hall or banquet table, and it's cleaning up dishes. And its jaw just kind of, as it moves, half of its jaw isn't attached, and it just goes, it's just clack 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 as it's moving. You do hear some muffled voices around the corner, though.
Oh, I'm gonna go towards the voices.
So you see, it looks more like not really a private dining room, but a dining room, a smaller, personalized dining room. As you kind of walk around the corner, or you walk around the corner nonchalant, and then you see floating just to the sides of the entrance are these two wraith-like creatures. They both kind of float there, and they seem to be on the ethereal plane or partially there. They kind of look at you and just ignore you. They don't respond.
Huh.
But you do see two cultists sitting at a table leaning back, or one of them's leaning back with like a foot up on the table. He's got a pipe in his hand. The other one's kind of eating a little bit, and he's mumbling around his mouth, and he goes, ugh, you find it so weird that these skeletons just do all the work around here? The other guy goes over his pipe. He goes, I mean, they used to be alive at some point. They were the servants here, I guess. You know, they probably pissed off the boss. You know, the other one, yeah, sure, yep, probably true. Yep. And I just keep stuffing, and then the guy with the pipe goes, "Hey, watch this." Kind of leans over a little bit. The skeleton kind of takes a cloth out, starts cleaning the table. And the guy kicks the foot out from the skeleton. It goes, "Cool!" It falls, and its jaw just hits the table. It goes, "Cool!" And its head snaps back. And it just goes, "Oh, oh!" It's reaching for its head for a moment, and then you hear this crack as it grabs its head and goes, and puts his head back together. And he goes, you hear this eerie voice, "I'm sorry, sir. It won't happen again." And then he gets up and starts cleaning the table again, and both of them just start laughing at this. But they don't seem to no clue that you're there.
All right. Then I'm going to continue on and go into this doorway down here.
Okay. Which leads to a hallway. You can see a door, another door here. And a long hallway. Again, you don't have to go through the door. You can literally go through the walls if you want.
This map means nothing to you.
Pretty much. All right, just gonna walk in through all the gray. You jerk! Look what you're making me do. Okay, so you float down south through the wall. It's a little weird at first. You're like pushing, and as you push through the wall, you feel some resistance. Like you are forcing your will through the wall. But eventually, you come out to the other side, and you see you kind of walk out of this painting that's behind you, and you kind of look. You hear this shambling body, and it goes. It's clean, and he's got a broom, and he starts sweeping. It's a ghoul just sweeping up.
Jesus.
But there looks to be kind of like like someplace where people would stop to have coffee and just kind of relax. There's a fireplace that's not lit, but you can see that there's a door that leads out onto the patio.
Oh, okay.
All right, where to next?
Alright, I'm going to go back up this way to the hall and investigate this area.
Okay. So you kind of, I'll say you don't even like physically put your whole body through. You just kind of realize you can pull that ghost moment from the movie Ghost, probably before your time, but kind of stick your head through the wall. You just stick your head through the wall, look around, and you can see that it's a servant's quarters. One of them is a servant's quarters, and the other two are bathrooms.
Oh, got it.
Or I think it's a washroom is what it's supposed to be, but yeah. All right, you're just gonna stick your head in through the next going up because it's a hallway.
Yeah.
All right, you see another skeleton up there, going up and down the stairs, going outside. He seems to be locking the door. He's having trouble with the key, like he can't quite get the key into the lock correctly. It's like he's trying, and you just kind of stand there for like a minute or so, just watching this skeleton. Like he puts the key in like where the lock is, and just above it, and he just like a child, like a broken robot, clank, 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 and then he seems to realize that he can't do that, and he goes, takes a moment, ruffles through the keys, picks a different key, and then this time he gets to where the hole in the opening is for the lock, and it's too big of a key, and he goes clank, clank, clank. Kind of takes a moment, changes keys, and tries it again. He's very much undead, and clearly death has not helped him at all with this. He's oblivious to you, though.
All right, let's keep going.
All right, and this room, you stick your head in, kind of rummage around. It's a storage room filled with lots and lots of food, fresh goods. There is enough here, you estimate, kind of browsing around, to feed anywhere from 50 to 100 people comfortably for several weeks without any problems.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, I'm going to face through here.
And it's a kitchen.
Zombie chefs.
You do see two zombies, which is probably not the most hygienic thing. Again, they're undead, but they were cooks at some point. Kind of like one of them stirring a pot, and you watch as a part of his flesh, like his hand breaks and part of the flesh just drops into the pot, and he doesn't seem to notice or care and just keeps spinning.
Oh, God.
The two wraiths, though, they kind of stop what they're doing, and they are like shadowed wraiths, but you can see they were wearing, or that those shadows around them seem to have been some kind of cook's clothing, like they were the head chefs. And they both kind of stop and they look at you, and one of them looks at you and goes, you out. Ow, my throat. Out of my kitchen. Food not ready.
Oh, very sorry. I'll leave this instant. I'll just go in here.
He goes, ah. The other one kind of has a like looks like a wooden spoon of some kind, maybe about 1.5 feet long. And he taps, like he goes to tap you and goes like, out of the, like move, and it just goes right through you. Like you just feel it go right past you, like through your back, like he's trying to smack you out of the kitchen. You pass through the wall, and as you're partially through the wall, you hear this, like it's hitting the stone, and then finally it just scrapes, and his head sticks through, and he goes, "And don't come back. Dinner's at 5." And then pulls his head back through.
Oh, it's okay. I don't think I'll be eating any dinner.
All right. You find yourself in what appears to be probably, you'd estimate maybe like a master bedroom, or probably a guest bedroom is more likely, based on it. I mean, it's definitely very lavish. There's a table and a chair, or 2 chairs. The catch is that you notice that there's like people are living here, obviously, but it's also very unkempt. Things are thrown across like haphazardly. It's almost like you get those people that, you know, go to a hotel room and they just kind of throw their clothes around everywhere. They don't really care what, like, it's not mine, who gives a shit kind of attitude. And whoever has been staying in this room has just made a mess. One of the walls, like where the bookcase is, to be to your left, the west, the bookcase has been kind of pulled out, and all the books have been thrown off to the side. And there's a like just sword points, or not like dagger points, like somebody just used it for throwing daggers into it. Another part of the door for the wardrobe that would open up has just been carved in with demonic symbols, like somebody's been practicing carving or something. In the room above, like there's the bed, it's a mess, it smells, there's blood splatters everywhere. It probably looks like maybe somebody killed something in here and then slept in it. It's really gross, and there's like a body press there, like not a physical body, but like the outline of a bloody body. The chair in the corner has been ripped open, and there's just fluff everywhere. The room's just a total disaster. But there is enough space where it looks like somebody has walked or cleaned. Like they moved the debris off to the side just enough for them to walk through. Like the place is an actual rat's nest.
All right. Well, I'm not a big fan of this room. Just gonna come.
Okay. Now you're getting to the good ones, or the creepy ones.
Oh god. You mean that one wasn't already creepy?
Oh no, you ain't seen nothing yet. This is devil worship, my friend. Devil worship.
All right, and I'm gonna keep in mind that I've been seen a couple times here, so I'm gonna try and be more careful on how I appear or walk through things.
Okay. So you would know, based on what has seen you, that these creatures that have are incorporeal by nature. So they are wraiths, ghosts, undead, things of that nature that would normally inhabit the ethereal plane. So it's not so much that they've seen you; they've already got 1 foot in the plane, so they just see you there. They don't seem to differentiate the 2 realms at the moment. They're not intelligent enough for that. But like the cultists and the skeletons, they didn't see you at all. No clue.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll be less careful then. I'll just face through here and see.
Okay. So you find yourself in the grand entrance. You find there's a set of stairs, double set of stairs that go up and down. 2 hallways as well. Let me get a bigger eraser here for it. Look, there's a branch. Another branch.
Oh my gosh.
And
I found myself in the ethereal realm.
I think it's because you added yourself to it, the map, and I already put.
Gotcha.
I did that because I knew when you guys would put yourselves, it would make yourselves in the invisible area, and that's not cool. Yeah, so you find this is a grand, huge entrance hall. There is a carpet along the ground for it. There's two sets of stairs that go up for you. There is a statue that looks like it's been partially defiled, right above you to the north. It's been kind of chiseled away. They painted mustaches and kind of defaced it as best they could. You're not sure what it was a statue of before in the past, but it definitely is not what it is anymore. At the far end near the front doors, you can hear and see there are two cultist looking figures. They've got their robes on, but they've got the hoods pulled back, and they're just idly chit-chatting to each other. Oh, like, would you see what's for dinner or breakfast? How was this meal? Like, kind of, they're just idle chit-chat, nothing super important. Just like, how's your day going? Oh yeah, you hear about this is going on. Oh, that's great. I met a girl. She was amazing.
Got it. All right. I will phase back through this north wall then.
Okay. This is gonna be fun.
Oh,
I am so
okay.
moving you just off slightly as you phase through the wall, and you phase into a cultist sitting naked in a bathtub. Naked woman. She's just kind of lounging back, arms back, breasts exposed, like 3 inches of water. Like, no, she's probably like, the water goes up to just below her breasts, and she's just leaning back, and there's barely any bubbles left in there, but there's still a little steam, and she just kind of deep breath, just relaxing.
So if I fart in the ethereal realm,
It would stay on the ethereal realm, unfortunately.
dang it. All right. Well, I'm going to leave this place and go to the next one.
But why not? Don't you want to be a peeping Tom on the woman who's just enjoying her bath?
Oh, I want it to be a farting branch.
Alas, I'm sorry. Okay. So you find yourself in another hallway. You can see actually probably further down. Hold on one second. Okay, you can see all the way down to the door that leads out of the building. Make a what would this be? Just make a general wisdom for me here. General wisdom check.
It's 11.
11. Okay. For some reason, it feels a little weird, but you're not sure why, and you're just kind of like, all right, whatever.
Bye, Branch.
It just feels weird, like just general. I just feel weird in general.
It's just a momentary kind of like awkwardness, like something's watching you, and then you're like, all right, whatever.
What could
Goes
go wrong?
away. Nothing can see me.
So normal day for Branch. Got
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing the wrong one. Erase.
Okay. I will see. I didn't know there was going to be an upstairs too, which I probably should have. I'm gonna go down here or up here and then see what's in. I'm gonna peek my head in here.
Okay. Your passive
Look around.
perception. You get to the door, and you can see like there's a little bit of steam coming out from under the door, and you hear a feminine voice whispering, like talking in a soft tone, and then you hear a whimper and a man pleading for more. It doesn't take much for you to realize that whatever this woman is doing, it is definitely sexual, and it is definitely probably not PG in any respect.
Okay. I'm just gonna go in and kind of not look in their direction and just
I'm
get
gonna
a good.
go in but not look. That's not how the world works, Branch.
I'm just going to look at the room just to get a good familiarize myself
It
with
was
the
keeping them on the
layout of the
periphery
building.
at most.
It doesn't work that way, Branch. I'm sorry. Not in this situation. Not in this house. You stick your head in, going, "I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look."
Oh
And
god.
it's a steam room, and you see probably the most beautiful woman you have ever seen in your life. Your gaze kind of wanders to her, no matter how much you try not to look. I do need you to make me a charisma saving throw for me here.
Mm,
Oh god.
unfortunate.
Oh
Super.
god. Oh my god.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So, you. So you make an. I'll give you either a religion or an arcana check. Are you proficient in either?
Neither.
Neither. Um, okay, I'll have you go ahead and make an arcana check. Gonna be a high roll.
18.
I will give it to you on an 18. Okay. So first thing you notice, this woman is buck naked. But again, she is the most beautiful woman you have ever seen in your life. She has like shoulder length black hair that's just matted to her face. The hourglass figure, long legs. You just like can't keep your eyes off of her. And for a moment, she kind of tilts her head up and looks over her shoulder in your direction, and you can see that she has these bright red, almost iridescent kind of colored eyes, um, beautiful white teeth, gorgeous smile, perfect skin, just kind of smirks in your direction, and for a brief moment you are absolutely smitten with her. You stand there for a good 5 minutes, just head in, just watching her. But what she does to this human, he's a man, you can't see him too well because she's blocking him, but it's very sexual in nature. And I won't get into the details, but you feel your face turn red, bright red. And then as you kind of blink and come out of it, you realize two things, and they're the things that drew you out of this focus for it. One, she has these leathery wings that kind of come out of her back, similar to kind of bat wings in a sense, in the leathery type of feel to them. And she kind of flutters them a little bit, almost to try and entice the person more. They're just whimpering in ecstasy. And the other thing you notice is that she has a tail that she has wrapped around the man's leg. She again looks over towards you, but there's no recognition. She doesn't seem to see you. You kind of come out of it and kind of start to pull back. And you know that she didn't see you, but she sensed something was different. What she is or who she is, you're not sure. You've never seen
Okay.
a creature like her before.
Alrighty.
I guess there's worse
Um,
things the tail could have been wrapped around.
So true. I mean, it could have been. He couldn't see it. And that's
You should roll investigation, Branch.
that is a pretty close estimation of what she kind of looks like, except naked. If you played Baldur's Gate, think the House of Devils. That's basically what you just walked into.
I'm pretty sure I can find that image on the internet. Hang on one second.
I would not be surprised.
Incognito mode.
I mean, if that's what you want. So, Branch, are you going to step back out into the hallway?
yeah, I'm just gonna face through the next door.
Ah!
Okay.
Before you can phase into the next door, you feel for a moment like you go to phase through the wall and you hit a solid object, and a voice behind you materializes, and it's a wraith. And he goes, "Sir, if you are wish to partake in Avon's services, you must pay the fee." And he just turns and looks at you, and he goes, "Follow me, sir." And you feel for a moment like you try to push through the wall again, and he goes, "No, this way." And you feel your body be yanked. You're like, "Ah!" And you get pulled into the hallway. And he just turns and looks at you. He's got his wraith-like features, the wraith-like crown on his head, bright gold yellow eyes. But he talks very much more like a butler offering a service than anything else. But he looks at you and he goes, "I am the keeper of Mamon's pleasures here. Everyone must pay a fee. If you wish to explore what we have to offer, then, well, the price can be paid. We do offer a variety of services. Do you have a personal preference? It can be anything you so desire. Tell me, sir. What are your wishes?"
Well, I was just making myself familiar with here. I've never been here before. That's all. I wasn't looking to partake anything just yet.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Well, if you are looking around and would like to know what other services we have, please let me know. In the meantime, though, I would ask that you refrain from entering this part of the mansion. In fact, and he kind of waves a hand for a moment, and you feel something like you shiver, like, ugh, like somebody walked over your grave. And he goes, "Well, this will let me know if you wish to partake again in the future. No matter where you are within the mansion, sir, I will come. Until then, please do not come here again. You must pay similar as everyone else." And he just kind of nods his head and he says, "Good day, sir," and then vanishes like in a puff of smoke. You're just like, what the fuck?
Oh my god. Okay. That was scary. But we're still here. Alright, I'm gonna go down then.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go through here.
Okay. Ooh. Into there it is. Into the lion's den. So you stick your head through the wall and jump into the room, and you see a couple of things that both weird you out and scare the living fuck out of you. Sitting in, it's kind of this would be a gathering room of sorts. There is a large fireplace. It's almost like a living room where people would gather, play board games, sit around the table and do whatever. Kind of that type of mentality. But there's one zombie standing by the door, looking like he's just waiting to pay attention to be called upon. That's the zombie to the south. The other zombie is holding out a tray with various liquors on it. Some very expensive smelling liquors at that. But you see a woman. I gotta grab her description now. Too many tabs open. This woman, you see her eyes before she looks at you, and there is a wild light to her eyes. The light of madness and insanity. Very much present in her eyes. She kind of reaches for the glass and takes one of them and drinks through it. We don't have a description for it. I thought I did. Probably in another one of my notes. But she takes the liquor, takes a drink of it, and goes, "Ah, this is trash!" and throws it at the zombie. It just kind of clatters into its face, knocks the tray over, and it goes, "Madam." And she gets up and she goes, "I will not be treated with such disrespect. Do you know who I am?" And the creature just kind of seems very confused for a moment. And she pulls out this dagger with a blood red hilt to it. And she just stabs right into the creature's temple, and the creature just like it trembles, not like shudders, like spasms is what it is. It just starts spasming there, and then you just watch as the soul of the zombie gets sucked into the dagger, and the eye or the ruby hilted part of it begins to pulse faintly. You are like, what the fuck? This lady is insanely crazy. And she kind of looks to the other zombie, and then her eyes narrow, and you see her eyes aren't like normal eyes that you would think of. Not only is there a crazy light to them, but where her pupils would be are these little red flames. Looks like actual flames. She kind of looks at you, and she focuses for a moment, and then her eyes go wide, and she goes, "I see you. What are you doing here?" Are you going to do anything?
I'm here for Amon's services. I was just looking for where to go.
Make a deception check.
Oh my god, that's just a 10.
Ooh, she got an 11.
Okay.
So she narrows her eyes and doesn't seem to believe you. She points at you, and I think, what would you be able to do? You're
It's a
on
good
the
thing you can run really fast, Branch.
Yeah, you can't move very fast. Well, you're on the ethereal plane, so you already move half speed.
And still, what, 120 feet dashing?
Yeah, because he's got
Yeah.
haste.
Yep.
Okay, so she only has one thing she can do since she can see you, but that's it. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, and I need you to make a. It would be a charisma saving throw. Oh, I'm sorry, wisdom saving throw for me. Wisdom.
Oh my god. 4.
Oh,
Branch,
ouch.
brother.
I will roll this as she looks at you and says, "I don't believe you. You must." The followers of Mammon would not use such trickery to enter into his mansion. She says, "I will give you a taste of what awaits those that displease our master." This is gonna hurt, Branch. You take 49 psychic damage as her eyes become pure pools of flame. I will say at this point, you're kind of like trying to back away, get out of the room. You get to the edge of the wall, starting to face through it as she starts cackling madly. And you watch as your entire world vanishes, and you are thrown through hell. Literally through the 9 hells, witnessing its nightmarish landscape for the next 12 seconds. And you find yourself laying on the ground in the hallway outside of the room, having taken 49 psychic damage. She doesn't follow you, though, as far as you can tell. What's wrong?
Ow.
Yikes.
See, I knew I should have casted before I went in. I should have casted protection from good and evil. Alright.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Well, shit.
Yeah, you'll be here.
Alright.
What do you want to do? It's been like just a few seconds. You're just like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Okay. I'm gonna go in here and peek my head into this big circular room.
Okay. So before you do that, like you get to the end of the hallway, and you can see that there is, like, to the north, You can see right here. There is an opening. There's 2 sets of curtains. It looks like it's some kind of conference room. You can hear voices coming out of the room. So you know there's a lot of people in there. So you don't have to phase through the wall if you don't want to.
Okay, sure. I'll take a look inside.
Okay. Okay, so I want you to make a perception check because you're bleeding out of your eyes and your nose at this point from the psychic damage you just took.
It's a good time.
So 22.
Okay. Even with all of that chaos of nightmare of seeing the 9 hells, you're like, hey, whatever, I got this, guys. I can pay attention. Okay, let me reveal the room.
I'm on a mission.
You are on a mission. Even if the mission kills you.
And it's doing a pretty good job so far.
Yeah.
If you could stop rolling single digits, Branch, that'd be fantastic.
You know that would be great, wouldn't it? Oh my god.
Oh, what have you done?
Yikes!
So you kind of float down the hallway.
You're ready to sprint.
There's another. We'll say there's another zombie that kind of motions past, like he just doesn't even pay attention to you. As you peer into the room, though, you can see there is what appears to be some kind of conference or discussion happening. Sitting around the various temples, you recognize various levels of cultists in their robes, different designs. You can tell that their positions. They're all kind of paying attention to this man. This he's a human, but he looks humanoid, but he's got these long horns from and he looks demonic or devilish, I should say, not demonic. He kind of looks, the best way you can think of is that one priest that got corrupted and pulled into the hells kind of looks like what he turned into. Very similar, not the same person, but very similar to it. You want to look up the picture, or somebody wants to post the picture while I'm describing, that would be fantastic.
A Cambion?
Cambion, yeah. So there's a raised dais, and they're like, so there's a raised dais. Everyone at the tables are around. There's the Cambion kind of walking around, motioning to what looks to be a female woman with wings. Her arms are splayed out like she's got chains holding her down. She's on her knees, and he's just kind of looking, like she's looking up at him fervently, like she's in love or mesmerized by him. And the Cambion is talking about how to use emotions to manipulate people, how to use magic to do these things, how to ensnare the mind and the wills of others, how to give them what they want so that they will give you what you want. You know, everything comes with a price. And he kind of runs a hand down the woman's chin, and she just kind of looks up at him and smiles. And the other cultists kind of mumble to each other like, "Oh, this is interesting," and like, "Oh, I can see using this in my own practices," and you know, Mamon's so powerful. And they're basically having a conference. Go ahead and actually, I'm not going to have you. I will roll this because it's not a you roll. Okay. I need to pull up the stats real quick.
All the pictures they have are horrible.
You just pull up the one on D&D Beyond. Okay, yeah. So she definitely notices you. The woman tied down. I should say that she has wings too. They're almost angelic. They've got like feathers on them. They're more of a reddish white hue to them. But she looks up at her master, the person there, and she looks at you, Branch. And as she does, you can see like around her head is this halo of fire. It's kind of hard to see at an angle. And she pulls on the chains momentarily, looks up and goes, and then looks at you and smiles, looks back up at the man who kind of turns away and starts talking to the crowd again, or the group of cultists, and she goes, "But we're not alone, Master. We have guests." and she looks back over at you, and the Cambion, he kind of pauses mid-sentence, and he goes, "What? Where?" And she looks back and is still looking your direction. She goes, "There. He watches from the etherealness. I see him. He is a cat without a tail." He's cute, though. What? And the Cambion kind of arches an eyebrow, looks in your direction, and he doesn't see you. And he goes, "Well, my dear." He steps up and he goes, "Let this be an example, friends, of how to deal with intruders if they are truly there." And he snaps his fingers and her chains fall away. And Branch, what are you doing? She sees you.
I'm running.
You turn
I'm
to run.
running.
She goes, "But he flees now, master." And he just looks at her and he goes, "Kill him." She goes, "At once." And stands, and you're running. Tell me where you're running. She is chasing after you.
I'm gonna run here.
You just kind of ran through the wall out the door,
Um,
or out the wall, I should say.
actually, oh frick. Here, oh, I don't know what's on.
I mean, you move really fast. You're still in the ethereal plane, but I mean, you're moving
Right,
120 feet as a dash.
right. Okay, yeah, I'll go back here.
Okay. So that puts you at about 100 feet. So you can still go a little bit further. Okay. So that puts you, we'll say, about there. You're on the patio, kind of jumping over the railing or flying over the railing because you can fly at this point. You don't have to run. At first you're running and then you're like trying to jump, and as you jump you're flying and you're like, "I don't have to run, what am I doing?" Like, you just start willing yourself to move forward, flying through the air. You hear a crash behind you as a creature comes flying out the window. Make sure I got the movement speed correct. Branch, you look back for a moment and you see a creature wreathed in flames that looks like that, with a flaming sword. There's no whip, just the sword. Looks at you, and she sees you, and she is flying in your direction. So that was 60 feet for her. She is dashing as well. So she gets to move to about here. You're on the ethereal plane and she's not, but she can keep pace with you on the ethereal plane. What do you want to do? The rest of you have no idea what's going on, by the way. You're like, well,
I want to go to the second ethereal plane with
inflict her upon us, Branch.
Sorry, there is nothing like that.
Bring her over.
I'm going to use detect portal.
Okay.
Once per short rest as an action, you detect the distance and direction to the closest planar portal within 1 mile of you.
It is under the building.
Under the building?
Under the building.
That doesn't mean you come back to the material plane, Branch.
No, it doesn't.
But it might mean I can get away.
Plane.
You can sense some kind of portal and the creation of one underground, probably maybe several hundred feet underground. Go ahead and make a wisdom.
I'll go towards it.
Okay, well, go ahead and make a wisdom check for me real quick. Just a straight wisdom roll.
Oh my god. 6.
Okay. You are kind of like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. You sense the portal, as this, like, you kind of are you like continuing, like, as you're running, are you sensing the portal and stopping, going oh shit for a moment, and then gonna try and go into towards the portal?
Well, I stop. I freak out. Then I realize I can phase through anything. So if I can just phase through the ground, then she can't follow me. So I'll phase through the ground to go towards the portal.
Okay, you
That-
start heading towards the portal, and as you do, you feel this whoosh, and you look up just as this flaming sword right through your head doesn't hurt you, and you just kind of go under the ground, and you're like, oh fuck. You watch as she's digging up the dirt trying to get to you for a moment, before she kind of, like, you can't see her, but you kind of sense that that's up there. You're continuing down towards the portal. What are you doing?
I need to think because I don't know where this portal is gonna take me. I don't know what it's gonna do.
You've no
Uh,
idea.
What's the worst that could happen?
Certainly, you wouldn't just go to the 9 hells. That would never happen.
No, never. Not to
Um,
branch.
do I have a sense of my cardinal directions while I'm in the ground?
No, you have no idea. It's pitch black, total darkness.
Oh no.
I'm just going to.
It started off so
Well, can't I have like a recall like how I went in, like where I was facing when I went in,
Make
and then
a nature check
something
or
I'm
a
actually
survival.
good at.
Nature or survival, either one.
Okay, 13.
You have a pretty good inkling that, like, you're turned around, like, you can sense where the portal is. It's kind of making your true north. So you're like, okay, I know the portal was below me, so if I go away from it, eventually I'll come up out of the ground. But otherwise, it's pitch black. You're blind. You have no sense of anything anywhere.
All right. So I'm just gonna. Oh my god, I'm scared to take the portal. Uh,
As you should be.
100%.
I'm just gonna
It's a
travel
dumb idea.
I'm just gonna travel whatever is forward. Whatever's forward, I'm just gonna keep going forward.
Towards the portal?
Not towards the portal, just like north,
Randomly.
south, east, or west, not like down
Okay.
or up.
So we'll say you're about 20 feet under the ground at this point. Or like, so using the
hard to get
map,
to.
are you going to go north, east, south, or west? Actually,
North.
roll this. Roll a d4 for me here.
1.
Okay, which is north. So you actually start to go. Let me roll a d4. We'll see what it says. Okay, you feel like you're going north, like directly north, but you're actually going more like northeast. And you come
No.
out into a completely different part of the mansion. You're in the basement. You are pretty much there. Not like you're gonna be out of, like, you're just like for an hour. Like, you really can't continue on, Branch, unless I'm gonna just let you do everything, because there's a lot of shit that's down there that will not like you and can see you.
Yeah. Oh god.
So I'll give you two options. Either you can just kind of stop there and we'll come back to you, or you kind of go, this is a bad idea, and back up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna back up.
Okay.
That's a really bad back up.
Okay. So you coming back up out of the ground and back into the mansion?
Yeah. Or can I go a different way? Can I choose to go a different direction?
Which direction do you want to go?
I would like to go west.
Okay, roll.
I would also like to rise up a little bit and not be like 20 feet under, maybe like 10 feet under the ground.
Roll a d4 for me.
Also want to go.
Okay. You're like, I'm gonna go west, and you continue northwest for it there. And so I'll say you get to, like, you're off the map, like you get away from everything. You're kind of out here, and you pop up out into like the middle of the street, and you're like looking around, like, what the hell? And you're actually 2
Okay.
streets over from Fantina's house. You can see the house in the distance. You're like, okay.
Oh, okay, perfect. This is way better.
I'm not even gonna have you roll because it's flaming fucking airness. You kind of look up at the sky and you can see above the mansion is this floating, almost fiery angel-looking creature. Her back is to you, but she is looking around for you. The rest of you at this point,
I was gonna say,
have no idea where Branch is, but you watch as this you see this light from part of just come out of nowhere. You hear the shattering of glass flying and towards the front of the house, and you see this glow of fire near the front. You hear something hacking, going, you get back here! And then float up into the air, and you all kind of duck around the corner, trying to hide a little bit. Look up, and there's this floating, angelic-looking creature, like the one I described or put the picture in, floating about, maybe 100 feet up off the top of the building. But she is looking around, pissed.
Jesus Christ! That's gotta be Branch, right? Like,
It's fine. It's fine. Branch fucked up. It's fine.
I'll put her.
I need to remind you guys
I just start
who
palming my
put
bow.
Branch into this position.
Branch.
Branch put Branch in his position.
Branch in that position.
I don't
Branch
know.
took 49 points of damage and kept going. Like, I don't know what you want from me.
Calamities did make him go on the ethereal plane.
I gave you the tools. It takes 10 minutes to apply the oil. It's not like Branch was just like, oh shit.
True.
So I guess the question is, did he apply the oil himself, or did you apply it?
I think it was. Remember, it was Calamity said, "I apply it," and Branch was like, "Okay."
Oh Jesus!
I just palmed my bow. Like, what the fuck, man?
All right, I'm gonna try and lay low and like fly back to the team unseen.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check with advantage. You have a +10 to this as well. I would assume that you're like keeping your body below the ground and just your eyes above so you can see.
That's a 16.
So +10 more, so 26. She has a really high perception. Holy shit. But she doesn't see you.
Oh
You make it back to the party. And through kind of like underneath as you watch as everyone is going, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, just into the corners. We'll say that Severin's over here with Arnok. Just really dim light. You guys are all like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Branch, you kind of come up under here. And you're like, I'm not. You kind of come right to the door and come up there. You've probably been gone for, at this point, with the distractions and everything going on, looking around, it's probably been about 45 minutes. So you got maybe 15 minutes. No one can see you, and you can't interact with anybody either.
I don't think there's anything else I want to do in the ethereal realm at this point.
Okay.
Fair.
I'm going to leave, and if anything, I can always go back in with ethereal step if need be. But
okay, well, so this spell lasts until the potion's over, so it'll take another.
I can't even. So what you're saying is I can't even forcefully take it off.
You cannot.
No, you're vibing. You vibe here, and we vibe here. I mean, I knew less than an hour when I put it on to you, so like I'd probably tell everybody else that. Be like, all right, we'll just wait.
We got an hour. At this point, the minutes are crawling by for you, since this creature is flying above. Everybody, go ahead and make a perception check for me here.
Sure.
Sure.
20.
15.
Genvisa got a nat 22.
Oh, it was on a nat 20.
Oh, well, she got a nat
I
20.
just got a 20.
Okay. Yeah, her perception was 26.
Not bad.
Okay. Well, as you guys are kind of like looking around going, oh fuck, you know, Branch, something happened, Branch did this, etc. Something's not right. You're like, oh fuck, we got maybe 10, 15 minutes left. You're huddled against the wall. The flaming aura above in the sky, it is daylight, but it's giving off like a reddish hue around. Like this creature is not hiding from anything. Like people in the city could easily point it out. It seems to scream in frustration because it can't find Branch before it dives in a direction, which I'm just going to say it goes. Let's roll. Let's actually roll a d4. Which direction does it go? Or I'm sorry, d8. I think it's better. Northeast, southwest. All that fun jazz. Did that really just roll a 1? I did. Okay, it heads directly north. As it's beginning to head directly north, like you can see the glow beginning to fade, and it seems to go downward. Like Genvisa looks up and goes, "Oh, it must be looking around the building now. We can't stay here. We're going to be found out soon. At this point, what do you guys want to do?" Got 10 seconds to make a decision, or else the Ernest moves. 5, 4, 3.
I'm just
2,
gonna prep and
1.
attack.
It moves.
Yep.
This thing. Staying where I am. What if it spots us? We're fighting.
All right. We'll
Yeah.
keep to the same directions.
It's not like I wasn't gonna fight this thing eventually.
Maybe, maybe not. Flies all the way to the south. Starts looking around. Goes back to where it clawed Branch. What are you guys doing? You guys still staying here?
Is it like flying around the outside of the house?
It is. It's looking for Branch.
Interesting.
Like you can see that it's flying around the outside of the house. Like Genvisa would point that out to you guys.
We could always just like pop inside the house, everybody.
And then we just start fighting everything that's inside the house.
Okay,
I
gotta
just
start going.
creep in.
It moves again.
But-
Decide now.
Arnak, you're also
Okay,
not
in the
very
house.
stealthy, so.
Nope, in the house.
Okay.
Okay.
The door's
Right.
not locked.
Right, it's also gonna go in.
As you guys make your way into the house, it did roll. You guys kind of make it in, shut the door. As it flies right past and over you, you see the flamed aura like across the ground and under the door frame as it flies around, just missing you guys. You guys kind of close the door and go, "Oh fuck, oh fuck." The skeleton that's in there, he's cleaning up still. He's in a different spot, but he kind of
Nate.
just looks up at you and goes, "Can I help you?"
No, we're good.
Moves over.
Oh, he comes over here? Okay. I'm going to talk quietly and be like, yes, could you take us to perhaps some rest chambers? For weary travelers.
Well, you don't need me for that. You simply need to ask the butler. He will guide you there. He goes, but I can get him. And he has like a rag in his hand, and he kind of just seems to look at it for a moment, seems confused that he has it, and he goes to clap his hands and it doesn't work, and he's like, "Oh, one moment. It doesn't work. Oh, I put this down." And he puts the rag down on the table, and he goes, claps twice, and the wraith appears. Move in. Appears right in front of you. Branch, are you still there? Like, are you with them, just kind of floating there off to the side?
Yeah.
He materializes. It's the same wraith, and he goes, yes. Thank you. I see you are seeking a place to rest. Is that correct? Have you paid the price? Everything costs something here. What is your heart's desire? I shall make it happen. Simply ask for it, and it will be yours.
That
Lamont's.
depends on what the price is.
You are a smart man. I see. Well, the price can be many things. What are you looking for? What does your heart most desire? It can be anything.
My
The
heart
lust of a
desires a safe
woman?
place to rest.
A safe place? Well, there are many places to rest safely, but I don't know if... Would you want companionship with that as well?
No, I want
No,
privacy and security.
Well... He kind of thinks for a moment, and he goes, well, that can be given to you. It will... He says, I can ease your mind and your sufferings for up
That's
to a day.
not what I asked for.
Well, he'll give you the passage you seek, privacy, but it will cost you. You must simply sign your name here in gold. Kind of out of nowhere, a contract appears.
Absolutely not signing that without reading every single word of it, and if I can't read it, I'm not signing it.
100% same.
He says, you can read it. It says, I will erase your mortal debts and worries, any crimes, and give you safe haven and privacy for up to 24 hours. But it will have to be signed in gold. And it's a little cryptic on what it will cost you beyond signing your name.
That's
But you
usually
get
a
the
bad sign. What does it sign?
it gives the impression that you're not necessarily signing your soul away, but it will be more difficult for certain magics to work for your soul. Genvisa crosses her arms and says, I'm not signing shit.
Nah.
Nah.
Price is too steep.
She just kind of looks at you for a moment. Like the effect, like the spell effect has triggered for her, so she's immune to necrotic and damage. And she kind of looks at the three of you, including Severin, because she can't see Branch at this point. And she says, either we're here to deal with the situation, not sign contracts. And the Wraith kind of looks at her for a moment. Deal with what, Madam? Lamont's gift can provide anything you seek. She looks to you, the three of you, and she goes, you either deal with this now and we continue on, or I will deal with this.
So either way, we're dealing with it.
I mean, you get the impression she means this event right here and now. This person.
This particular dude.
Yeah, it just sucks that he's in view of other people, but what are you going to do? Well, kind of. I mean, he's in view of the Wraiths and Skeletons and Cultists, but not necessarily the Spooky Fire Angel.
That's fair. I don't know. What do you want to do?
I'll say.
Well, I guess we have to fight something.
All right.
So you gonna say that to her, to Genvisa?
I suppose. I mean, we could try to lie, but like, there's not really much to lie about unless we just tell him like. Well, I mean, he hasn't been super pushy. I feel like we should just decline the contract first, and
if one of us signs the
Let him go on
contract,
his
does it
way.
count for everyone else, or does everyone individually have to sign the contract?
Everyone individually would have to sign it.
I mean, also, we have no reason to believe, like, sure, he's spooky and whatnot, but I don't know if he's going to straight up attack us if we just say, like, we're not signing the contract. That's okay.
Yes. So without Branch there, he can't provide any context, but thus far,
Right.
like
He hasn't seemed that outwardly hostile.
No, it seems he seems more like a butler that's here to, like, he's offering services. You just have to provide something in exchange.
It's just a pushy salesman.
Yeah, like that's all it is. Like if you just tell him no and walk away, he's probably not gonna harass you. He only appeared because the skeleton clapped his hands.
Exactly. Like it's not like anywho. Yeah, I mean, just gonna look at Genvisa and look back at the Wraith and be like, we decline the offer. The price does not suit what we're looking for.
I understand. If you change your mind, and he kind of waves his hand for a moment, and you shiver, and he's like, "If while you are here, if you need anything, let me know, and I will be happy to offer you a deal. And until then, Maman
course.
greets you, and then he vanishes in a puff of smoke."
Okay. Well, he's gone, so that's currently dealt with.
Yeah, you can hear one of the cultists in the bat in the plan is you can probably just see them. They don't seem to be paying attention to you too much. One of them is just kind of the one that's eating. Isn't eating anymore. He's just kind of looking through. There's a wine rack he's looking through. The other one you can't really see, but you can see puffs of smoke. As the other skeleton just kind of walks away. The two like wraiths are just kind of floating there by the entrance, so they don't seem to move or do anything. But the skeleton kind of picks up his rag and goes back to cleaning.
Well, I mean, that could have gone worse, I guess.
I did very well could have. It very well could have.
Where do we go from here?
That's a great question. We wouldn't know. So,
If only our scout had come back.
well, our scout came back as best it could.
Hey, you're lucky your scout's still alive.
Yeah, apparently so.
Well, so where would you guys want to wander off? You can either go north, south. Like you can see the hallway. You can see there's a ghoul down at the end of the hallway to the south, and he's just slowly sweeping. It's not paying attention to you. I think the impression that you guys, those of you just walked in, like there are undead here, and there's a lot of weird shit going on just from
But the
this
undead
interaction.
seem the least aggressive.
But they seem to be treating you more like if you're here, like you belong here, or you have the right to be here at the moment.
Yeah.
Without more context from Branch or any and without walking around, you're not sure why.
How long do we got until Branch comes back?
About 10 minutes.
Oh, great.
I mean, if you want to find a quiet place to kind of be like, we're just going to hang out here and hide, and hopefully nothing comes to us, you can.
Yeah, bet.
You want to do that? Okay. So we'll say that for expediency,
Branch can show up.
you guys kind of wander down, hunker down over here, behind the walls and avoiding the windows too much. Although you guys probably wouldn't worry too much about it since you're inside at this point. You guys just kind of look out the window every now and then, and you see the flying flames. And eventually, after about the 10 minutes pass, it does seem to disappear, fly back over the mansion, and storm back into, like, you can hear it storming through part of the hallway in the room, but then it just fades from view, or from, you can't hear it anymore. And then at that point, Branch just materializes. He's sitting in the chair, and you just kind of watch as he slowly fades into existence. Probably like, I mean, you took psychic damage, so there's not really anything for you like to physically clean. Maybe some blood out of your mouth and nose and your eyes. But as he materializes, you see Branch looking pretty fucked up. Like there's a tear to his eyes.
No kidding.
Like he's seen some
What
shit.
What did you do?
Literally seen some shit.
I mean, I saw the Fire Angel. Yeah, that's pretty.
You guys have no idea.
What did you do?
I existed on the ethereal plane in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I see. I did kind of assume as much from the, big angry fire angel thing.
The ghoul at this point kind of walks up to you, Branch, like, and just like you're sitting in the chair and like your feet up, and he kind of taps the broom against your leg, and you just kind of like slowly shift your legs away, and he sweeps under you, and then you move your legs the other way, and he sweeps around
Good
you,
shit.
and then comes up to you, Calamities, and starts doing the same thing. Like he's just like butting against you, like you're in the way.
Well, I suppose we should get Branch patched up one way or another.
There's nothing that can heal the that trauma that I went through, but thank you.
Ain't that the truth? Um,
Can I catch them up on pretty much everything I saw and experienced?
yeah. The Genvisa is a healer, so she will give you the medicine check to allow you to use your hit dice to recover hit points.
Okay.
So you can use up to half your hit dice to recover hit points.
Would I just use a short rest thing to do that?
No, so you should have a D8, I believe, is what it is for you.
That's a D10.
D10. Okay, how many dice
Yeah,
do you want to use?
surprisingly.
Well, I have one D8 for the artificer level, and then the rest are D10 for the ranger.
Right.
But yeah, so how many do you want to use? You can use up to 4.
I'll use 4 then.
I will roll for you because you get Genvisa's pluses to it. So as you're talking, she patches you up and is going to give you 28 plus another 6. Sorry, no, a little more than that. Another 8. So you'll get 36 back total.
Cool. Whew. Yeah, well, we're in for a toughie, guys.
Okay.
Good talk.
Yep. That's all I gotta say about that. Just imagine all of the hardest battles we fought before, and just times that by like 3,000.
Perfect.
Great. Well, did you figure anything out about where the ritual would be happening, or?
So there's a couple things. I discovered there's like a portal like 300 feet below us in the ground.
Well, that seems promising.
To I don't know where. There's also
I feel like we can
a
broadly
shit ton
assume
of evil creatures along the way there.
Not
There's
shocking.
also some like extremely powerful demonic creatures, as you probably saw. That saw me and chased me around. There's also this evil crazy chick with a couple zombies who pierced my soul and like sent me to hell for a bit. So there's that. I don't know. Where do you guys want to start?
So when you talk about the girl that sent you to the hells, Genvisa kind of perks up for a moment, and she starts asking very pointed questions. She asks, like, did this woman have a ruby dagger? What did she look like? And as you describe her, Genvisa hisses and curses. She speaks giant, and she starts cursing in giant. So I don't know if you guys understand giant or not.
Nope.
But
no.
She goes, "That's not good. I thought that person was dead. If they're back, then Fantina brought her back from the hells."
Yeah, no, they're very much alive and harmful.
So she would tell you that she asks if you saw the woman's like twin or sister. She doesn't say like necessarily twin. She says they were very similar. And she describes the other woman, and you did not see this other woman. But Genvisa will tell you that when it probably would have been about 6 months ago now in Game World, like when they met with the Baron and to do like the peace treaty in part, and that like it all devolved into chaos, and the dragons showed up. This woman, Zildov, was one of the people that started the fight.
Oh, yeah, that adds up. That makes sense. That checks out. Yeah, this wasn't a very pleasant person to
No,
be around.
she's not a pleasant person at all. Sadistic is how Genvisa describes her.
Yeah, for a second I was thinking about popping out of the ethereal realm to like steal her dagger and then go back in and leave, but then that very quickly changed.
Yeah, that's the smart move. She would tell you. Definitely, I would not recommend fighting her alone
Fucking
if you can help it.
concern.
All right, so what do you guys think is the plan here, guys? What are we gonna do first?
I guess we should go down somehow. Or
Yeah.
if Genvisa's gonna want to deal with, I don't know. It says we got a lot of problems. I don't know if we can deal with all of them.
I mean, by a branch, from what you're searching branch, you never at any point saw stairs going down. You only explored maybe half of the place, or maybe about 2/3 of it.
I'd say it's a pretty good chunk, but
Yeah.
there is
I
that.
will. Can I ask something real quick?
Sure.
Because when I was here, oh, wrong thing. Here, before I got noticed, I traveled south really fast through this
Yeah.
thing. Could I have it as like discovered or some sort, or
Yeah.
like roll for something to see if I noticed anything wasn't?
Nope. It was just a bathroom.
Oh, cool. Not a set of stairs into a basement. Awesome.
No. It was not.
Well, I mean, I could always go back into etherealness and look again, guys, if you
It
want.
went so well the last time, though.
Yeah.
It went so well.
So well.
And the etherealness
well.
you have, branch only lasts for one round. I don't think you can
Also correct.
scan
What,
the
6
entire
seconds?
building in 6 seconds in one round.
Yeah.
I mean, he can move pretty quick. I don't think he can
Not
move
that
that quick.
fast.
Well, I mean, if we start walking around like we own the place, just walk around like we belong here, they might ignore us.
Yeah, so Genvisa would agree. Like, it seems very strange that thus far, no one and nothing has tried to stop you guys. Like, you guys have just been sitting here for like 20 minutes talking, waiting for Branch to appear. You've seen undead skeletons and undead moving around, but nothing has tried to stop you.
Yeah.
Like, you assume where you are. Like, also remember, like, Branch, you would tell them, like, hey, the one wraith said dinner was at 5. Like, it's early morning still. It's maybe about 10 o'clock in the morning, or just before 10. So there's no there's no food services. Nobody's eating anything. So this is kind of probably the half of the building where they're not coming to, or this part of the building right now.
Guys, I have an idea.
Oh God.
Hear me out. Okay, so I clap my hands and call for the butler again.
Okay, he materializes in front of you. Gotta move him back, but he materializes. Yes. What will it be, sir? What does your heart desire?
Hi. So I was just looking for general directions. If I were to want to go downstairs, or like through the basement, do you know where I would have to go to do so?
I know of such a passage, yes, but it would cost you. Information is not free.
Very well. What would it cost me then?
Let's see. What would it cost you?
Your ears.
No, not about that.
His fur.
I can give you this information. I can show you to the passage you seek. but it will cost you the names of 3 souls you value more than your own.
Names.
Yes, just names.
Yeah, well, these bargains suck.
Bill, Ted, and Steve.
Well, this is scary. I look at everyone and ask what they think.
Oh, I ain't giving up those names.
Nope.
I'm not asking if you're gonna give up. I'm thinking if it's worth it.
I mean, it depends on how much you like the people whose names you're giving up.
Which, I mean, apparently
well,
has to
do
do
all
with
of you like yourself?
But exactly. I'm pretty okay with me, which means I actually
Yeah.
like these people, so I'm not giving them up. Who's got a terrible sense of self, though? He's onto something. If you really, if you don't value yourself at all, which Branch, given the way you came back from that scouting mission, maybe you should give them names.
No, so the thing is, if you give me the names of 3 souls you value more than your own.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if you value your soul very little.
Severin.
Oh God.
That's just not cool.
Yeah, I ain't striking that bargain.
Well, neither is Genvisa. She's not striking any bargain.
I mean, given what I've
She
seen
will
of
tell
these
you
bargains, I'm kind of in the same boat.
She is just
Yeah.
Okay.
she is against any kind of bargains
Shit ain't worth it.
whatsoever.
Not a good idea.
Shit is not.
Calamity, if I make this deal, you're one of the names.
Branch, if I'm one of the names, you better be ready for what happens after that.
I'm just not sure I have any more ideas on where to go from here.
I say we just walk around until we find some fucking stairs.
That seems like a great fucking plan.
Arnak, that sounds like a great plan and all, but I was walking around in here on another plane, and
My brother in Christ, were you literally just walking around in here?
I was fine.
But you were
Walking.
just walking. You were just walking.
I mean, I had time.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Branch, throw up a pass without trace. Let's keep moving.
Oh god.
So you turned down the offer as well?
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Well, Branch, he came for Branch, so Branch, are you turning down?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say Branch is the one.
I just have one last question before I turn down now.
Okay.
Does it have consequences for anyone else besides me if I give them the name?
You have no idea. He doesn't tell you.
Yeah, he's just gonna take those names and he's gonna do nothing with it, just like their personal data on Google.
Yeah. Oh god. He's definitely not calling me about my car's extended warranty.
Nope.
Absolutely, absolutely not.
Guys, you don't understand. We can't just pass. We can't just sneak around everywhere. These people can see through everything.
Branch, you were just strolling around. That's what you just said. We can absolutely sneak. We could try.
You can try.
I look at Genvisa and I ask her.
What are you asking her?
I'm just general guidance on whether she thinks it's worth it.
Oh, she's already made her opinion perfectly clear. She will not strike any deal and thinks that doing any deal is
I know
wrong.
personally for herself, but for the greater good of the group and mankind, I guess.
She still wouldn't.
All right. Well, I apologize for taking your time, Mr. Butler, but I'm afraid we will have to do something else.
Very well. Perhaps there will be some deal that we have for you in the future, good sir. He vanishes in a puff of smoke again.
Keep it in mind.
That guy's bargains suck.
You don't
For
know what
us.
it is
What
here.
if they ever go on sale?
They're great for him.
You have no idea what he's offering. Like, he's going to give you what you ask for. Just literally will give you what you ask for. You just got to pay the price.
Yeah, the price sucks.
To each his own. At this point, Genvisa is like, we should just wander. Like if we
100% wander. Let's go.
like, she's
I'm
just
on
like,
the
if we
team walk
find
move.
like if we get into a fight, we're gonna have to just deal with it. Like it's gonna suck, but sounds like from what Branch has said, there's a lot of like people here, but we have to deal with it.
We'll have to run into them eventually. However, maybe we avoid whatever room giant flamey angel lady was in.
I mean, Branch can at least tell you what room that was in.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
definitely.
Maybe we steer clear of that way.
All right, I'll put on pass without trace.
Okay,
Fantastic.
everyone, if you're gonna try and sneak and be stealthy, everyone give me a stealth check. Genvisa does have disadvantage because she's wearing plate.
LMAO, a nat one that's not a nat one. I mean, my minimum roll is a 33 here, so I got a 33.
Double 11s.
Oof.
You're fine,
God.
Arnok. That's a 22. You got passed without trace.
Wait, are we doing with advantage or no?
No, it's just normal. Straight roll. Genvisa got a 19 with pass without trace. Rolled a 19 and a 7.
Oh,
I rolled with disadvantage. I got double 11s.
Okay. So you guys feel pretty quiet, pretty hidden. Like you're not leaving any tracks behind or anything like that, obviously.
Technically, we're invisible.
Yeah, technically you have the quote unquote invisible condition. All right, so ping where you guys want to go. Now remember, other than Branch, you guys have never been here before, so Branch can kind of point out where things are or what's going on.
Sure.
That's.
I mean, I would just ask Branch, like, if you didn't get to the entire house and you didn't find any ways down, why don't we go scope out the areas you didn't get to?
Is that a door?
yeah.
It wouldn't.
Huh.
No. It'd probably be a window.
That's an odd place for a window. Okay.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Well, I'll divulge into them what I saw with the succubus, and what the wraith had offered earlier, and that's mainly the place that I couldn't go, and that I also didn't make it upstairs. But I don't think we would be able to go downstairs from upstairs, if that makes sense. So we might want to just ignore
Magic
that.
gets weird, but
So
if
there
it
know,
is
it works on
another hallway right here that you didn't go down. Like you saw it briefly as you were going south, but you didn't go this direction.
Works on aircraft carriers. You got to go up to go down.
It's not an aircraft carrier.
But
Big
it is
enough to
magic.
be.
Was there not a cultist in the main hall room? I feel like I remember there being one.
I moved them around because you guys have been here for like an hour. People are moving around and continuing on.
Understandable.
Gotcha.
Like life
All right,
continues
well,
on.
Do we
Well,
want to?
I'd say we head up this hallway right here.
I
This
fully
Yeah.
agree. And then I feel
Yep.
like we just scope out as we sneak and, yeah, go there.
Okay. I'll just move you all as a group because it'll be easier.
Move
So you guys-
slowly and carefully.
So you guys move into the hallway. You can see that again, or the grand like foyer, whatever it is. Wrong button. I want this button.
I'm assuming these stairs in the main entryway go up.
They do go up.
So hard to tell.
I
They need to
know.
put arrows on this shit.
No, they did not. But this is a nice map, so don't be.
It is a
complaining.
nice map. I'll give them that. It is a nice map.
Okay, yeah. So you kind of get to this part where the junction is. You're in the opening hall, and there's bright lights. It's daytime, but there are some chandeliers that are up above with oil lamps, kind of giving an additional light to the room. You do hear commotion, people walking around and moving. There doesn't seem to be any nobody's hunting for you guys. There's no calls of alarm at the moment. The statue, as you walk past it, though, Genvisa kind of hisses and grabs at her holy symbol. I will let Branch and although Branch you didn't know, so Calamities you can roll, and Arnok you can roll because you have religion. You're a cleric.
Mhm.
My whole +2.
You know,
What am I rolling?
a religion.
I got
Okay.
a 3
Okay.
with +2.
I got a 9 with
Okay.
+2.
You both are like, that statue kind of looks vaguely familiar for something. Arnok, you're like, I don't know what that statue was.
It's a statue.
Yeah.
If it's not Mammon, who I've seen a golden idol of, I got no fucking clue.
Yeah, you have no clue. It's defaced really badly. Genvisa
Yeah.
hisses at it, and doesn't say anything. So you guys are kind of at away. Do you guys want to go north? Continue west?
So Branch, that east direction would take us right by that room that you said we shouldn't go to, right?
Yeah. So not directly the next room, but the room after that. Yeah, it's
Probably
that's
shouldn't go
the
that
that's
way
the
then.
no room.
Okay.
The no room.
I propose maybe like
Yes.
here. How do I have the point and ping, but it ain't pinging.
So the point one will do like a line if you move your mouse around and you're holding it down.
There we go. I had
Ping
to
is
change
the
it
other
to
one.
ping.
Now, mind you guys, when I went over there, I was stopped by the butler. He wouldn't let me pass without making a deal with him. So I propose that we go through here first into this room.
Oh, okay. We can do that too.
Alright, works for me.
All right, so you guys are all gonna go into that room. We'll move you kind of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay. So you guys go up to the door. You can see like it's a set of double doors. They are closed at the moment. You do hear conversation on the other side, some laughter, but otherwise there doesn't seem to be any like screams of pain. Branch, you're happily in the back of your mind going, okay, God, thank God there's no like crazy sex going on in here or some creepy, weird,
Giggity.
fucked up shit happening.
Honestly, I'll take that over what happened to me afterwards.
Fair enough. All right. Are you guys gonna just barge on in, or are you guys gonna kind of just open the door and nonchalant walk in? How do you guys want to play this?
Grab Severin and throw him into the door. No, I say we just walk in like we belong here. It's worked so far, and we also have passed without a trace. So I mean, we might be invisible when we walk in. You never know.
You wouldn't be invisible with opening a door, but I get what you're going for.
Stealthily open.
We can
the
also
door.
always peek in first if we want to, but we can
I
also
could
walk
hit it
in.
with a.
That's fine.
I could hit it with a portable ram. I mean, there's a lot of options.
There are many options. Severin can blow up the door, and then just, then we're
I
really
say we go. Let's consider our positioning here and how close we are to the room full of bad guys. And also, I will remind you guys we are in front of the room that also has the lady that sent me to hell for a bit.
Cool. So maybe we should all just get into this room really quick, and then we can deal with what happens after that.
Yeah.
So let's be really quiet. Let's try and be quiet.
Maybe consider that the people with plate be the first ones walking in the fucking door.
Yeah. So the room to the south, Branch, like the only entrances are around the corner from there, so you can't get through the wall. You walked through walls before. Okay, but if the people with plate are opening the door and going in, I'm assuming that's going to be Arnok and Genvisa.
Makes sense.
Okay. So the door, move you guys a little bit, opens up. Arnok and Genvisa, you guys kind of look at each other and go like nod 1, 2, 3. You both stand up like you belong here for the moment. You open the door and are greeted by
Oh God.
a Cambion.
Oh God.
And 2 Cambions and a succubus, 2 of them. And this is a washroom, like a bath. 2 of them are in the water, kind of lounging, relaxing. They're all naked. The Cambion and the succubus are off. 2 others are off to the side. I'll say the 2 of you step into the room because you guys are acting like you belong here. And they kind of look to you for a moment, and the succubus. So one's a succubus, one's an incubus. So there's the male and female versions of them, both devils or devilish, fiendish. But one of them smiles, looks at you, the two of you, and says, well, you're both pretty enough. Come, take your armor off. Relax here. It's time to enjoy. Sit down. Join us for a bath, will you? The one succubus in the water, it's the female. She kind of turns and not so subtly poofs up her breasts and says, yes, the water's fine. You can come in and play with us. So Arnak, I'm gonna let you react first because Genvisa is not gonna have any of this, and she is 100% gonna start going like fighting this shit, unless you guys go to stop her.
Oh God. So that's a bathing pool, correct? Where
It
they're
is.
standing.
Correct. No, they're all naked, so they're not wearing like armor or like anything like that.
Yeah, and they're too far apart for
I'll say I kind of tapped Genvisa on the shoulder to stop her. Tell her that's not to draw attention to ourselves.
I'm gonna start backpedaling and kind of push Genvisa out the room. Be like, hey, wrong door. Sorry. Sorry.
The female succubus, she goes, oh, I think you're wrong. I think this is the right room. You look divine. I need you to make a charisma saving throw for me here.
Why?
Or
why
let me
do you
see.
like this?
Actually, I think I said charisma, but let me double check the spell.
Would make
Please
sense.
That's a
something not
wisdom
charisma.
saving throw.
Oh,
That's a little bit better. That's not a whole lot better.
Not much better at all.
That's not better.
All right, as you're kind of starting to push her, you feel as this she casts dominate person upon you.
That's not okay. That's rude.
You are the charmed condition, and you form a telepathic link with the succubus. And as you kind of like starting to push Genvisa out, you're like, we're trying not to make a commotion, wrong room. You look back at the succubus and your hands just kind of drop and you just go, yeah, you're right. This is the great place. And she takes a couple steps forward in the water and she goes, come join me. Take off your clothes. Come and join.
all right,
And you're
everybody
like,
into the room.
Yeah. So Arnak, you take like a 5-foot step forward towards them. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm getting into the room and shutting the doors.
Yeah,
You kind of
Everybody in.
we don't have a choice anymore.
Everybody in. Let's fucking do this.
okay. You shut the door. And
Which part are we doing?
Genvisa-
Are we stripping down or are we fighting? What are we doing?
I mean, I think you think we're stripping down.
Yeah. So at this point, I mean, they're all kind of like looking at you. The four Cambion and the succubus are all kind of like enticing you guys to join. They're not trying to be like they're not trying to like attack you necessarily. They're trying to just manipulate you to join them.
Can I try to shake Arnok out of it?
I'll let you like kind of grab him and shake him. Like give Arnok another chance
Arnok.
to save, so you get to roll another wisdom
My man.
saving throw.
14.
You're not released. You are still enthralled. You kind of just shrug him off.
That's rough.
At this
Alrighty.
point,
Well,
like you start to unbuckle one of like strap for your armor. Like you take one buckle off, and then Genvisa goes, "Enough of this shit. I'm done with this."
yep. It's time to fucking shoot.
All right, everybody, go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, this is not going to go well. That's a 9. That checks out, though.
That's a 25.
Fuck you.
Well, Genvisa is on your side.
It's okay. Maybe you'll have your turn back when.
But hey, good luck.
I think we'll be okay.
Just remember, if we fail, garlic mashed potatoes are always going to be the vegetable of the day.
So they are always gonna be. God, I could use some garlic mashed potatoes right now. I need a
I
big
know,
food.
it sounds really good. All right, so let me roll for Genvisa.
Let's
real
kill these
quick.
bitches as fast as we can so I can get food.
What was really good was those that mustard. That mustard was fire.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. It's all right. Calamities, you are first as Genvisa goes, fuck this shit, I'm done. What do you want?
Fantastic. I'm gonna. Yeah. Actually, no. Yeah, that's not time yet. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot. I'm gonna steady aim, shoot succubus B.
Okay.
Is that the one that's enticing Arnok?
It is, yes.
Fantastic. Okay, cool. Rolling with advantage. Actually, wait, no, I'm not even gonna steady aim at all. I don't need to do that. Huh. I don't know what a succubus's AC is, but it's 15.
15 will hit. She's not wearing any armor or anything.
Fantastic. I was really hoping she'd be like buck ass naked and it would
She
be
is
low.
buck ass naked, so she does have
Great.
some like maneuverability, but she is buck
Yeah.
naked.
Fantastic. Okay. That's helpful because that roll sucked ass.
Okay. Well, you hit.
I'm gonna re-roll that with Piercer. It's only slightly better. So 11 plus. I get 5 of these now. That makes me happy. 26
Ooh, another
plus.
15.
I think it's a flat. Yeah, that's not even that high. Let me scroll over to Assassin, wherever the fuck that is, because I know I deal the flat extra damage because she hasn't moved yet. Damn it, where the hell did they put that on your sheet? Assassinating, here we go. Oh, it's another 9. So that's 35.
Another 9 more damage on top. What
Yeah, just a flat 9 more damage. That is. I didn't mean to click that button again, but it rolled the same thing, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's 35 damage. Does she happen to be concentrating on anything for Arnok?
It is a concentration check. So I will roll. So
that is a DC 17 Constitution save.
Okay. 17. She made it.
Should roll 1 more damage with that reroll, Piercer. You failed me.
Anything else?
Since I actually still have my bonus action for once in my fucking life, I'm going to apply some basic poison, I suppose, to my arrows.
Okay. I was gonna say you can't really hide. You're in a bathroom or
No.
like a shower, bathhouse.
The next 3 shots would be good. So that's bonus action. It's action. Still have movement.
All right, Branch, you'll be up though.
Yep.
All right.
You're coming right up shortly, Branch. I'm just gonna go here, I guess.
I'm going to walk up.
Okay, so that is difficult terrain because you have to wade into the water, so it's half movement. Not that it matters because you have freaking insane movement, but be aware.
I was gonna say it doesn't really matter.
And you're hasted. So, you know.
And then I'm going to make an attack. My Blade of the Shadow phone.
Okay.
So 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Be 12 damage.
Ooh, nice.
And then I
One
will use my second attack
Okay.
to hit with the Sword of the Runes. That's 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
Ah. Okay. Well, I'll use my third attack
Thankfully.
to attack this with the same thing, which is a nat 20.
Okay.
Oh!
Very nice. Roll some damage for me.
Oh!
It's going to be 15 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use the effect of the weapon to give Calamities another attack.
Okay.
Most excellent. I don't remember how often I can sneak attack.
Should be one. I think it's any.
I think it's any attack, isn't it?
Maybe. I know if you haven't
Once-
used attack, you can
Once
do it.
per turn.
It's
Yeah.
a use its reaction to make a weapon attack.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you've used a sneak attack already. So once per turn. So like if you hadn't used it and somebody was running by, you could do it as an opportunity attack. You could add the sneak attack to it.
Right.
But
Yeah,
you've
okay.
already used it.
So I thought, all right. That's a nat 1 branch.
Ouch! Roll that d20.
I sure will. It's gonna roll low because I haven't gotten these out of the way yet. That's high enough.
8. It's high enough. You're right. You're fine. All right. Branch, Calamities, you take your shots, you move. Branch kind of runs up into the water. Seems to slow him down a little bit, but not as much as you'd expect. You're seeing that haste for him. He stabs and slashes. The succubus's blood is just pooling into the water. They all seem kind of stunned and shocked at this moment. And then, as a reaction, Branch calls out to shoot her again, and you unfortunately miss. Branch, you watch as the arrow just goes right into the water next to you, just splashes. It is Severin's turn.
I still have a
Fantastic.
bonus action.
That is
What
also
would you like to
true.
do?
I'd like to use 2-weapon fighting to attack again with the sword of the.
Okay.
That is a 19 or a 25.
25 will hit.
Yeah. That'll be 5 damage, and then I will give Genvisa the attacks.
Okay. So she gets a reaction. She gets to use her reaction.
I have to spend a reaction.
Yes.
She hasn't drawn a weapon. But she does have, as a warcaster, she is going to cast. Throw up her palm and shoot a radiant burst of energy at him. Ha! Misses.
Oh my god.
Absolutely
Yep.
misses.
Yep.
Nice.
And
Way to go, Shadowheart.
Yeah. Well, actually, let me do the math here real quick.
If
Ha!
that ain't
Nope,
just
it hits.
fucking what?
It
It
hits.
hits on a 2.
Yeah, the succubus.
Bro, what
They're
if
not wearing
she got a
armor.
plus 12?
13. Or her plus is plus 11.
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, she is much higher level than you guys are. You guys are
R.I.P.
9, and
branches.
she's like almost 15.
I mean, I have a plus 10 to hit, but I just didn't. Like, oof, that's hell yeah.
So it
I also
deals-
have to roll very low to miss. That's good to know.
It does enough to kill it. It
Oh.
is flailing backwards, trying to get out of
Neat.
what's going on, and Genvisa's blast hits it in the chest, and it's just this caved-in, radiant energy burst. Branch, you just splattered in demonic blood as it dies.
Welcome back, Ardog.
No longer covered, no longer charmed, and you kind of shake your head, and you're kind of
No
looking
longer
down. You've got
dominated.
one strap of your armor undone, and you're like, "Wait, what the fuck?" But it is Severin's turn.
All right. Yeah. As far as Severn goes for right now, I think I'm just gonna have this bad boy fire off his fire rays at Succubus, the only one alive.
Okay.
I was gonna say A, but that doesn't really apply anymore.
Mhm.
Alrighty. First one is, let me move his sheet closer to mine so I can actually see what the fuck I'm doing. A 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
I highly doubt he's gonna one tap this thing from. Yeah, no, that's not possible. So here's damage. 9 fire damage. How does that land?
The succubus just kind of giggles at it. It burns, but it's not nearly as much as you'd expect.
Okay. Well, I mean, his multi-attack is just using fire rays, so whatever. At least we know that fire doesn't work so good on succubus, which makes sense.
I was gonna say
And that's a
fiends,
14.
right?
14
Yeah, I think
will hit.
it's in
Yep.
general. Kind of depends on the one, and that's the 13.
Okay.
He's got some other stuff he can do, but it just doesn't do nearly as much damage.
All right. Anything else?
I will probably move him like a little bit.
Okay.
Let me select my boy. Oh. No, I do like where he's at. Never mind. Yeah, he's fine.
Okay. Let's see. So, Genvisa's turn. She gonna look at Cambion A and be just kind of, as she puts her hand out for the radiant blast, just kind of turns, points a finger at him, and says, "Be gone." As she casts banishment upon him.
Neat.
Wrong person. I gotta roll for him. Ooh, nat 20. He
Hey.
laughs in her face as she doesn't disappear. And it is now that
Well, she tried.
Cambion's turn, because that's all she could do.
She made an effort.
Yeah.
I guess.
The Cambion looks at you guys, kind of taken back by all of this, and the fact that you just tried to banish him. He will shoot 2 fire rays, or I was gonna step for it actually, for Branch, and he's going to try and claw you, Branch. First one is a 14 to hit. I know it's gonna miss.
Yikes.
Second one is a 12, which I know is gonna miss.
Yikes.
The other Cambion is going to fly right at Arnok. He's got wings too. And he's going to try and slash at you. 22 for the first one.
I'll hit.
24 for
Higher.
the second.
That'll both hit.
All right, you're going to
Also
take...
higher.
Well, it's twice. So 11 slashing and then 9. So 20 slashing total for 9 and 11. And then 8 fire damage and 8 more fire damage. And that's his turn. Arnok, you're up.
I'm gonna strike back at the Cambion.
Okay.
17 to hit.
17 will hit.
20.
Okay. Yeah, he takes it like a champ. Oof.
Nat 1.
Roll that d20.
11.
Okay, you're fine. You lose all the rest of your attacks, but nothing happens.
That's fine. Last attack anyway.
You swing wide, and your blade catches the water on the second part, and it just stops your swing.
But he takes
4 or 5 or what's your strength
5.
modifier?
5.
5.
Raise for 5. All right. The other succubus is up, upset by what is going on. She is going to look at you, Calamities, and say, "Come here, dear." Oh, she's going to try and charm you. So you make a charisma. All right. I'm sorry, wisdom saving throw.
Well, it's the exact same as Arnok's, so not well because the rolls aren't good today.
Okay, so you are charmed. And then she's going to, or he, I'm sorry, it's the incubus. He's going to fly up to you. He just gets right up to you, and that's it. But he wraps an arm around your neck like he's getting ready to kiss you.
Giggity.
Giggity. Calamities, you're up. You think this is your best friend holding you in embrace.
I can't attack the Charmer or target the Charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. Oh. I mean, okay. Yeah, then I'm just gonna shoot Cambion A.
Okay.
Can't shoot the succubus.
I mean, you're just like, "You're giving me help, my love. Yay."
Doesn't say I can't move away, so I probably still will do that after this.
Yeah, you can absolutely move away.
I just can't shoot it, which is really fucking annoying. Asshole. What is this? Whatever, it's a 13.
On the Cambion?
Yeah, on the Cambion,
Miss.
not on this asshole that I can't target.
Who would have thunk? Being charmed.
I have so many tabs. All right, and then I suppose I'm gonna go. Oh man, I can't really get anywhere that's far enough away, can I? Well, whatever. At least I'll be away.
Okay. Branch, you're up. There's a Cambion right in front of you. He looks pissed. He swiped at you and just made a bunch of splashes in the water.
Splash, splash, splash.
Yeah, pretty much.
I start blowing bubbles in the water.
Jesus.
It's not a pool party.
Oh man,
It could
I'm
be.
going to do the usual, just attack on my weapon. Also, I realized haste doesn't give you an extra attack; it gives you an extra action, and I get
Sort
2
of.
attacks per action.
You do not get an extra attack on a hasted attack action.
Yeah, that's in the.
It's specifically written into the spell.
Yeah.
Ah man,
Yeah.
Haste is really good for casters because you can cast 2 spells.
But you can't cast 2 leveled spells.
Correct.
So it's bounced. It's not as insane to have a hasted action as it could be at higher levels, which is why it's fine being a 3rd level spell.
Well, it's because they changed it in the 2024 edition. The 2014 one was like, hey, guess what? You get all your extra attacks and you can cast leveled spells twice. Like, fucking broken.
What?
That would be broken as shit.
What do you mean? You couldn't cast leveled spells twice in a turn in 2014.
Yeah.
It didn't matter how many actions you had.
Jeremy Crawford said you could. That was an argument a lot of people said. But besides the point, it has since been rectified.
Wild.
I mean, I don't know if
there's a
rectified.
24 to hit
It's like I do.
24 hits, yes.
with 7 damage,
Okay. 7 damage. He takes it.
and then I'm gonna make my second attack with my sword of runes and probably miss.
Yep, that'll miss.
And then I will use my bonus action to make another attack. Oh, wait, I don't need to. I still have my 3rd attack. So I have 3 attacks, right? Because my regular action, I have 2 attacks. Then the haste action, which is the 3rd attack. And then the bonus action, which is the 2-weapon fighting.
Correct.
Okay. So I'll make. Oh my gosh.
Well, on a 1, you lose all the rest of your attacks, no matter what.
Why are there so many fucking
This
ones?
This is
D&D
the
Beyond is
worst.
fucked up tonight. They fucked up the random number gen so
This
bad.
is the worst possible time we roll in this low.
I mean,
Like,
it absolutely is, but also Beyond is just frustrating for that. I feel like it's incredibly streaky on what you roll.
I mean, well, Branch, you got to roll that d20 for me. Don't roll a 5 or lower.
We'll say that. Okay, roll a 19.
All right, you're fine. Nothing else happens. You splash into the water, and then you start splashing and blowing bubbles. And it brings it to Cedric's turn, or Severin's turn. Oh my gosh.
All right, Severin.
Yeah.
He's
Branch, if you want to move, you can move, but he will get an attack of
mostly not
opportunity, by
fire.
the way. Just. But yeah.
Branch or Severin got a lot of fire stuff. What else he got?
Anything
Speed
but fire.
reduction. Man. All right. Well, reacting to the fact that the fire did not do as much damage as one might hope for, I suppose he's just gonna. He's a 5th level caster. Yes.
I believe he's 4th.
'Cause he's got 3rd level spells, which would require being level 5.
We'll assume he's at least 5th. Yeah.
Oh, it said Severin is a 5th level spellcaster. It says 3 lines above.
There you go. I was like, I'm pretty sure I had that stuff in there.
I was like, I thought it was. Okay, well, I suppose he's throwing a ray of frost because most of his shit is pretty fiery.
Who is he shooting at?
Oh, I would like him to shoot at Succubus, who was charming me.
Okay.
That would be helpful. So this should be a +10. Let's see how this goes. Same way everything else has been going.
12,
yeah.
unfortunately, does not hit. It is one less than your
I'm gonna go get my physical die. This is ridiculous.
need. Okay.
I'll be back.
Genvisa is up. She is realizing that her banishment didn't work and is just going to use some radiant energy that she's going to call down. As long as she doesn't roll a 1. Hits on the first one. Hits on the second one. Hits on the third one. Alright, the Succubus is going to take... Sure. Yeah. Big chunk of damage.
Actual die that cannot be fucked over by D&D Beyond's actually awful number generation algorithm.
Alright, well,
Acquired.
Calamities, you are no longer charmed as he failed his, he failed his
Woo!
save. Genvisa moves a little bit closer. And it is the Cambion's turn. Going to attack you, Branch. His claws. 25 on the first one. Or 25 on the second one.
That'll hit.
Doubly rude. I didn't even see the 2 rolls.
Oh wait, he gets disadvantage against attacks on me because
Oh.
of sap.
Oh, okay. Well, so the first one, he would have hit you once, then no matter what. Because 25 is both times for that for disadvantage.
Right.
The second one, you got a 20.
Oh, yep.
Okay. So you take 7 slashing damage on the first attack.
Why would he have disadvantage, Branch?
Sap.
Oh, yeah. Also,
Okay.
your AC has the +2 from haste, but you added that already, right?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
All right.
20.
So,
19.
so first one is 7 slashing damage. Second one is 6 slashing damage. And then the fire is 4 and 2. So 6 more fire damage.
Much kinder than everything that happened to Arnok.
Yeah. All right. Cambion B on
Which seems to be a
Arnok.
pattern.
1 on you, Arnok. 15 miss, I'm assuming.
No, it's gotta be You gotta beat a 19.
All right, so he slashes against your shield, and the other one's gonna be on Severin. Gets a 23.
Well, I mean, he's hitting Severin.
Yeah, 5 slashing damage and 6 fire damage. I think he's immune to fire damage, anyways. But
He's immune to fire damage. He does not resist slashing. Okay,
all right, there you go. All right, that's the Cambion.
So,
Arnok,
6
you're
slash.
up.
Let's see. So, yeah, this is going super. Let's go Cambion B.
These dice that cost me a lot of money better bail me out next turn.
18.
Hits.
Thank God.
19. I have to look at this real quick because I think I fucked up last time around because I have so many pages to read that I don't read them all.
Fair. Been there.
Okay, yeah. Beautiful. Okay. So that's going to be 19. So that'd be for 23.
23.
Yeah.
Okay. He's still up. He's not quite bloodied.
It's going to be a 26 to hit.
Absolutely. Will hit.
That'll do it.
Oh, that was almost max damage.
That's high, brother.
28.
28, 32.
All right, he is absolutely bloodied. Like you hit him the first time, put him off kilter, and then just slash him the second time. You rip through his wings and down his back as he's shifting out of the way. He can still fly and howls in pain, but yeah, he's nearly dead.
Impressive.
Anything else?
And then I'm going to go ahead and use spells, bonus action. What can I do as a bonus action? I can do all kinds of stuff as a bonus
Oops.
action.
Cry.
Holy shit.
It's free action.
That is a free action.
Cry.
It
Perfect.
is always a free action to cry.
It's what my dice make me want to do every time.
Whenever Camilla is like, I want a
I'm-
draconic cry, I always just think that they're like, my character's just gonna cry.
Dragon tears. Everybody's just like, wow, that's pathetic, and they
Yeah.
put their guard down, and now you have advantage.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go. Okay, it doesn't say that. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Shield of Faith on myself,
Okay.
Ah,
+2 AC. Then I'm gonna go ahead and. Why not though? Right? Why not? Action Surge it.
Okay.
Yep.
Go for
all
it.
right.
Why not? Don't roll a 1, you motherfucker. 12.
Just misses.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, at least you got the 5 grace damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Okay.
take 5 from
26
that
will
one. That's
hit.
a 26 to hit. Again, almost another max damage.
Yeah.
It's enough to kill him.
Yeah, that's another 30.
Yeah, he was low. You just did like 80 some odd hit points to him in one round.
And then I'm gonna move over here
This motherfucker.
and I'm gonna hit that bitch. Because I reduced that one to 0,
Yeah.
which gives me a oh god, that's the wrong. Oh god, what did I just do?
Click the right
That's fine.
dice.
That's fine.
Regrets.
I regret nothing. 23 to hit.
23 will absolutely hit. You're lucky they're all naked.
That's 19, 20, 21, 25.
Still alive. Barely.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. It is the succubus's turn. It's going to disengage and try to flee. You're lucky though. Genvisa has Sentinel.
Hell yeah.
And she's going to. Yeah, she'll just do Sacred Flame on it, because why not?
Well,
Failed
I
completely.
was gonna say, man. I really hope it fails.
I mean, 3d8, it's enough. She's gonna do. I'll roll the dice, but more than enough. Can't roll low enough for it. 9 hit points, and it dies as it gets to the door, trying to flee. It lashes out. Genvisa watches it goes by, gets right to her, and just goes die, and throws up her hand, and the burst just comes down from the heavens and incinerates it, and a charred husk on the ground in front of you. All right, so that is that's out. So Calamities, you're top of the round. One Cambion left.
I'm going to steady aim and shoot at the Cambion.
Okay.
Now, if I get 2 3s on this physical metal die, I'm going to cry. I immediately roll the nat 20. I have made no mistakes here.
Mistakes were not made here. All right, we'll roll the damage.
Fucking-tastic. Give me that. Ugh, low room, but that's okay. I roll an extra one anyways. What is that? I need math. I need to actually see what the results of these rolls are in my sidebar.
So the first one was a 3, a 2 plus 8.
15.
And the other one was a 2.
Rerolling that one. Oh boy, 16. Whatever. 10d6 bailed me out. Please, God. Thank you.
38. My God. Okay.
Oh, wait. So that's 54 so far, plus an extra 5 points of poison damage.
He is immune to poison.
Okay.
But
So, yeah, that's 54.
he is bloodied and just like Branch, you just watch as this arrow, like he's reaching up to claw at you, and it just goes right under his armpit, comes out up under his armpit, and through his neck, and he's just gurgling up blood. He's still alive though, obviously, up and kicking. Branch, your turn.
No shot. I roll this dice again for fun, and I got a 19. What the? It's gonna
I'm
be-
going to hit him with my blade of the shadow frog. So 23 to hit
Absolutely.
Nice.
and 12 damage.
Okay, he's still up.
Okay. Can he not be up anymore?
He's got still quite a bit of hit points left to still be standing in the water.
All right,
Yeah.
and then I'm going
keep
to swing with my sword of the prunes now. It's a 15.
15 will hit.
Oh, okay.
Exactly what you need.
That does 3 damage. Then
Ah,
I'm gonna let Calamities take another shot.
Please, Jesus. Come on, die. Sweet. 24 to hit.
24 will hit. Yeah.
Not close to a crit, but I don't care. I hit him, and it's an improvement.
Come on, you know you want to roll.
I can't roll damage on this for shit. That's 10 damage.
10 is 10. He's
10
still
is
up and
10.
kicking.
I think I've rolled 2 or 3 on every single damage die I've rolled.
Pretty close.
Which
Alright.
is concerning statistically. I have my concerns about the way they've coded this.
All right. Well, it is Severin's turn.
Oh, I still have a couple attacks
Oh
left.
yeah. Sorry.
Hey,
Go
he's
for it.
got more fight left in him.
Keep fighting. Keep fighting.
That's another 15,
Which hits?
Yeah.
which is 5 more damage, and I'll let Calamity. Oh wait, he already used his
Yeah,
reaction.
I'm out of
So
reaction.
I will give it to
Somebody.
Severin.
I was gonna say Genvisa's used her reaction too, and Arnott doesn't really have the range. So yeah, I guess it would be Severin. No,
I could fire my hand crossbow.
you said it had
Very
to be a
nice.
weapon attack though, right?
I don't know on the thing. I'd have to look.
Let me see.
I think when you read out the text,
He
we'll
uses
see.
reaction to make 1 weapon attack. Yes.
Yeah, so Severin also cannot reach this.
I mean, I
So
could,
you gotta
yeah.
be. So on the sword, it says additionally once on each of your turns. So you can only use the property once.
That would also stop that.
Yeah.
Okay, I see now.
If there were a valid target.
I used it on myself.
Nah, unfortunately, no.
Then I will make my last attack with the blade of the shot. And that is a crit.
Ooh, very nice.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Ooh!
I
Please!
do 12 damage, I guess.
It's a crit. He would have like 1 hit point left, so I'll give it to you. How do you want to finish this fight?
Whew.
I'll say I'll just stab him straight through a heart, or what would be a heart if it had one,
That does.
and just get going. I don't like being in this pool of blood.
You stab the
Frozen.
Cambion in what it would where its heart would be. Blood spurts everywhere. You guys are out of combat as it just bobs in the water, dead.
Bob's in the water.
Bob's
We
in the
gotta
water.
stay Bob.
Yeah, better get him out. All of you notice that, like, as you guys are kind of like gathering yourselves, like there's commotion, like there was splashing and things like that, but nobody comes running and looking to see what's going on. But after maybe about 3 or 4 minutes, as you guys kind of look at the bodies, they slowly just start to disintegrate and they just fade away into ash. So what next? Well, so let me ask a better question. Do you guys want to do any healing or anything like that? I mean, you guys have potions and all that stuff.
We do. We do have potions. Let me see exactly how many potions I have in my bag. Or Camilla's bag, or somebody's bag.
bags.
The bikes.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know. We could just hang out here and take a nice little short rest.
If you guys want to take a short rest, I'll let you. Nobody comes like rushing in at the point.
That is squarely up to everybody else.
Yeah, I'm okay with the short rest.
And I mean, I can even just keep watch. I literally don't have any use for a short rest, so
I have
There's
alert
this-
anyway.
Genvisa doesn't need to rest. She's taken no damage and used one spell slot.
yeah, I've taken no damage and used no replenishable or non-replenishable resources, though I don't have that many of those.
All right. Well, so you guys can take a short rest, no problems. And that is where we will stop for tonight.
Yay!
I'll move you guys all together for that. Make it easy. But you guys have started your descent into Fatina's mansion. The cult of Mammon is everywhere.
I rolled a 20 and a 19 on this die immediately, and then I rolled a 5 on my next roll for fun. But let's see.
There you go.
That's a 2, so it can roll low.
There, it can happen. It can happen.
And another 2, so maybe everything hates me today. No, that's another 19. All right.
Not everything hates you, just most everything.
This dice hates me a lot less than D&D Beyond did.
That's true.